Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your friend May Vizzle here, brought to you by Night Shift Merch and Deathmatch Worldwide. We are back with another episode of Deathmatches and Death Metal. Now tonight, I have a very good friend of mine on the show. His band just released their project, Mr. Andrew from Festergore.
Howdy, howdy.
Brother, man,
What's good?
I'm doing good, man. I'm really glad to finally have you on here. We've been going back and forth for almost like 6-7 months on the internet. I don't know when the first time we talked. It might have been a year ago. It might have been like January, because I've been on Warflare Wednesday for a long fucking time, and that's where we met.
Yep, yep. Shout out Big Daddy Flirch.
Yeah, man. Fucking, your project, it was funny how it came together. So I've told the story before on like when we've been doing the chats, but for anybody that hasn't heard, Festergore is you guys are a four-piece out of...
Yeah, for a four-piece.
So yeah, Festergore is a four-piece out of Long Island in New York. And they basically took... What's that?
The other island,
Staten Island. I'm fucking up. Oh yeah. See, I don't know about the island. Coney Island. They're all the same to me because I'm in fucking California. And you know what? I tell everybody I'm from San Francisco because nobody knows where the fuck I'm actually from in California.
Nah, Rugged Lands of Shaolin, baby.
So fucking out of Staten Island. You guys took a lot of time to get this project together. Like you told me yourself that if you were gonna do this project, you were gonna do it right. So you did a lot of vetting. You took a lot of time with deciding, who would be in the band, and then once you figured out your lineup, you made sure that you guys not only got the music down perfect and written perfectly the way you wanted it, but you also made sure everybody passed the vibe check and gets along very well.
Yeah, there's no egos, which I love this. Which I love about it, like there's literally zero ego
Yeah.
that's going in.
So out of the members of the band, because you said you've known these guys for some time, who have you known for the least amount of time?
Our vocalist Ryan. I met him at a Tombstoner show. Shout out to Tombstoner. They were playing Knitting Factory out in Brooklyn. I want to say like October, November of 2021, I want to say. And they introduced him as a guitar tech. I was like, oh shit, like, can you put a Kaler on a Zyphos? And it was just like, brother, let me tell you something. Such a pain in the ass. And then like, because like I'm a gearhead, he's a gearhead. Like he's way more into it than me. And he was just like, listen, the routing, it's more of a hassle to put in a Kaler when we could just put in a Floyd, And like he's a big Floyd advocate. And anyways, that's how I met him. And they do one song that has like a group of guys that hop on, Jamie from Gamma Ghouls from out here, and Scum Shots, and Ryan and a few other homies in the Tombstoner crew. They hop on the stage. They basically storm the stage, and they do like backing vocals, and that's where it kind of clicked in my head. Like, let me keep this back pocket for now.
Yeah.
Just because I used to be a front man, like my old band Vexation. It was a black thrash band, and I used to be a front man for that. So I was just like, I see something. I'm gonna hit his line later. But it was around that time that me and Steve actually linked up, the drummer. But everything was really organic, believe it or not. There was some vetting, like especially like with the bassists. But yeah, that's a whole other story.
Yeah, man. So, Synchronizing the Cosmos just dropped, and this fucking project, like, it encapsulates. There's one other release I would say this year that encapsulates what a proper demo or EP is, and it's a project that showcases the versatility of a band. The only other project that I've heard this year that really did that for me was the Necrovision Abomination that came out.
Shout shout out Texas death metal out there. Yo,
Yep.
them boys doing it and they doing it big.
Yeah, and hearing that though, like hearing it on your project was really fucking cool. The different sections that you had, everybody kind of showcases what they do. Going into writing this project, was that what you were looking to do, or did you just in not even just in the musicianship in it, the lyrics, the lyricism, each song kind of shows a different type of story that you can tell. You know.
So the lyrics on every song are 100% Ryan, except for one, which was a song called Surrender to Madness. I had lyrics written, this was years ago. I had lyrics written for that song. I had no idea what the fuck I had, but I had something. I gave it to him and he was just like, I got this. Don't worry, boss. This fucking big ogre ass fucking taking the helm on that one.
How
Um
tall is he?
he's 6'5", bro.
Holy shit. Okay. So, yeah, cuz I was like looking at the pictures and I was like, "Holy shit." I was like, either these dudes are short or this guy's hella tall.
He's 6'5". He's 6'5". Tommy's 6'4". Me and Steve are like 5'7"
Yeah, so you're about my height.
Yeah. Like Ryan's just a big fucking guy. Like larger life personality, inside and out.
Yeah. Is he good at selling a raffle when he's up there in between songs?
Bro, that motherfucker's a silly bastard, let me fucking tell you. Like he'll go some funny long-winded story, but like then at the end, like just deliver the punchline and then we just go right into it and it's just funny to watch.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, like that, having that kind of synergy, when you're with other people on stage is like a feeling like no other. Would you
Yeah.
say that this has been the best vibe that you have had in a band as far as
Yes.
like that type of energy?
1,000%. And I feel like the projects that I was a part of previously were basically lessons to what's going on now.
Yeah.
Like
Is it
with Vexation, it taught me how to songwrite. With Vexation, it taught me harmonies, how to trade off leads, stuff like that. Like just on stage presence. Um, with Festergore, like it's the difference between like my older projects and this. I feel way more liberated than I ever have on a guitar.
yeah, dude,
That's the main thing. And it's supposed to be freeing. Also, I said this before, I'm gonna say it again. Shout out to fucking Big Daddy Flirch, because if it weren't for War Flirch, I'd probably still be playing fucking Black Thrash or just struggling to try and play Black Thrash. Whereas like now just coming back home to fucking death metal, because this is where like the extreme shit started for me. Like I started death metal at like 15 years old, fucking listening to Tomb of the Mutilated. My friend Keisha actually gave me the CD for Christmas.
damn, that must have been a
Back,
crazy year.
yeah, back in like 2004, 2005, she gave it to me. And it was just like, holy shit, this is fucking wild. And like immediately afterwards, I started going to shows.
Damn, dude. Fuck. I see. I wish I could have like gotten into Cannibal Corpse earlier in my music. Like it probably would have changed my entire fucking like trajectory. Like maybe I would have been doing this a lot sooner. Like I did hip hop. So actually, here's the thing. I was in that scene.
So that's
What's
the
it?
other thing. I grew up with hip hop as well.
Yeah.
Like I still say my number one MC to this day is still Big Pun.
Yep. Oh yeah, that fool got bars, bro. His like his delivery was so fucking sick, bro. I fucked tough
Bro,
with Big Pun.
caught him in the corner with a copper while he was doing cocky. Come on, bro. Like that's just so hard.
Yeah, there's like, what do you think about what's his name? Noriega. You fuck with Noriega because you're
Oh,
from the
Nori's
East Coast.
oh yeah, Nori's tough. Fucking obviously from Staten Island. Of course, Wu Tang's tough as fuck. Dipset, all of it. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a stand for East Side shit because here's the thing. Like, we're the Mecca, obviously. Like, it all originated out here with the golden era. Whether it was Run DMC, whether it was Big Daddy Kane, whether it was who else? Just so many fucking MC Light. There's just so many OGs that fucking basically led the fucking way. KRS
Where
One,
was
he
LL
was
Cool J from? Was he was from New York, right?
Queens.
Queens. Okay. See, that's the thing too. I don't know about the fucking, like I just told you, I didn't know the difference between the islands. Like I don't know how it's broken down over there. It's a big fucking place.
Quick rundown. So there's 5 boroughs. There's Manhattan, where I'm actually originally from. I'm from the Lower East Side. There's Brooklyn, there's Queens, there's the Bronx, and then there's the forgotten borough, which is Staten Island. Long Island is like an entire different entity. Like that does not carry the 718-212-347-917 zip code.
Okay.
Or that's a whole different area code. And it's just a different mentality out there.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing. It's just different. Like it's not the same New York mentality, you know?
When you're in traffic over there, you'd be like these stupid fucking Long Island motherfuckers. Like when you get cut off and shit.
No, we're just cursing at everyone, whether you're from Jersey, whether you're gay, whether you're from Connecticut, or whether you're just another asshole New Yorker on the fucking road. Like it's just like get the fuck out the way. Like come on.
Yeah, I'm like that over here, man, because I like different cities and shit. Like I go down to LA and I'm like, man, fuck this LA motherfucker.
Like it's just like what these motherfuckers don't know how to drive where they're from, and it's just like I'll talk to a friend of mine out from Florida, and he's just like, you New Yorkers scare the shit out of me on the fucking road, and it's just like why? Like you guys are just so angry. You drive so angry.
Yeah, I was riding with the dude one time that told me, what did he say? I don't use blinkers. I don't need to use blinkers. And that's the thing that makes me go crazy when I'm on the freeway. Like, use your fucking blinker. And he was like, there's no point in using it. People don't give a fuck anyway. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, he had a reasoning behind it. I think it was because he's from down south or some shit. It was something about no one used blinkers. Where I'm from, we never had an issue. And I'm just like,
Bruh.
yeah. I
Nah.
want to know when someone's trying to get the fuck over, man. You know, I need to know.
So one thing that really pisses me off about like New York traffic, specifically when you are about to hop on the Gowanus. So like the way like the Brooklyn Expressway works just before you hop on like the Gowanus and shit. On the left side, you have the toll booths that lead to the Battery Tunnel. Which go into Manhattan, into the Lower East Side, Battery Park City area. When you go right, you're going further into Brooklyn towards Queens, like you're going to northern Brooklyn. These motherfuckers do not merge. They don't know how to zipper, and they just want to merge at the last second. So what I'll do, I'll drive towards them to basically force them to go away from me. Cause I drive a Wrangler. I have fucking steel bumpers. I don't give a fuck. Like off my shit, you're gonna lose your shit. I don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
asshole.
I'm that asshole over here, man. I did it for years. I had a little beater Toyota that I didn't care about. So what I used to do is there's this one exit right before this tunnel called the Caldecott Tunnel. And fucking, it's 2 lanes, and it's on this one windy ass, or not windy, but it goes up and down road, bumpy road, in between a bunch of fucking trees, right? So like, you'll have to, if you want to hit that last exit before you get to the tunnel, you have to stay in this lane that's just constantly traffic. Or if you're trying to go past it, you can be in the left lane, you know, and the left lane zooms all the way through because
You have
everybody's.
the motherfuckers on the left lane trying to merge right last second, don't you?
That's me. I used to say,
Fucking hell, bro.
I was watching that show Impractical Jokers, right? And there's
They're from out.
yeah, they tell the guy to fucking to just skip to the front of the line at a movie theater, and they're like, just say don't, I don't wait in line, I don't wait in line, and he does it and he gets served. Like, he walks up and he just tells me, I don't wait in line. I don't wait in line. And fucking, I think it was Sal, and he gets his shit and they don't even trip. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna do this shit. So fucking I'm fucking I'm driving one day, and like I'm gonna go in last second, like fucking, even if I'm crossing lines and shit to get in this lane, and I just turn on my blinker and I just whip in there hella quick. I'm like, I don't wait in line. The whole time I'm saying it, my wife's like, you're gonna get in a fucking fight with somebody. We're stuck in traffic now. And I was like, these motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit. But now, on that stretch of the fucking highway, because it's like, what are they gonna do? They're in their Tesla. They're gonna hit my fucking shitty little Toyota. And like, they don't want to fuck their Tesla up. Their Tesla won't let them hit me.
It won't let them.
It won't let them. So fucking. I
Think that's self autonomy.
I got a new car now, so I wouldn't do none of that shit, you know. But there's another thing that's been going on in the Bay too, and motherfuckers are getting shot now, left and right in Bay Area traffic, dude. It's so bad. It's to the point where people are like, you. There was one where this dude tried to fucking go through a red light. He tried to run a red light, and someone honked at him, and fucking he jumped out and just starts clapping at the person in their truck. It got caught on their dash cam. It's like, really, bro? Like, I don't even make eye contact with motherfuckers on the freeway now. And I'm like, fuck, I hope I don't get hit with a stray bullet. There have been like 2 or 3 people that have been hit with stray bullets on the freeway in the last couple of years. One of them was like a kid. It's fucked up. People are crazy on the freeway, dude.
It's not like that out here. Like, we want little attention whatsoever. Like, we just want to go from A to B. Yeah, we'll curse at you. I haven't seen a fucking fight like break out on the express and on Staten Island Expressway or fucking Brooklyn Queens Expressway ever.
Yeah, dude. It's been getting progressively worse over here. And I'm not one of those people that's like, "Oh, it's so scary." I don't give a fuck. You know, I've been here my whole life, and I've seen crazy shit my whole life, you know, like.
Because guess what? Like, when that shit happens, now you're just causing more traffic. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fuck.
And no one gives a fuck out here about traffic too, because they're like literally from 3 o'clock to 7 or 8 o'clock, it's unmissable. Like, you can't miss traffic. Like, it's either fucking wait until super late at night to commute home, you know, or like stay at a friend's house, or, you know, stay closer to where you fucking work. But the commute is like so bad over here because more and more people keep moving to the area, and they keep building fucking like condos and shit, and all the tech companies are over here. So you're just getting, it's just constantly fucking, there's so many jobs, there's a lot of shit. But
people are leaving the city out here.
Yeah, dude.
Out here.
That's the other thing too. When the pandemic happened, they started letting people work from home. Motherfuckers all started buying up all the houses in the outskirts, and then they're told they got to go back to the office after pandemic happened. So now these motherfuckers got to commute, and it's interesting to see, because it's fucking with the tech companies, because they're some people are like, fuck this, like, you gave this to us, now you're taking it away. I bought a house, like, whatever, you know. Some people are selling their houses, some people are, you know, moving back over there, but there are people that literally spend like fucking $5 to $10 grand a month, bro, to rent a floor of a fucking house in San Francisco, and they renovate them to be like apartments almost, to where like doors separate each floor. And it's stupid as fuck to me. Like, why would you just waste all of your income on that kind of shit? And there's no rent control or anything like that, so like landlords can charge whatever.
Legal apartment, basically renting from a slumlord, essentially.
Oh yeah, and then in San Francisco they make you pay for your parking too. They'll be like, "Oh, so your parking spot is $250 a month if you want that." It's like an add-on.
I'm good. Keep that.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine living out there. I had friends that do it, and I'm like, how the fuck do you guys do it? Well, we have 3 fucking roommates, and we don't have any money to like spend or save after. I'm like, that is, you know, maybe the experience is worth it for like a year, you know, but like.
I was gonna say, one thing I'm thankful for, like when I came back to New York, me and 2 other guys ended up renting a house. Like it was a 3 bedroom house, 2 floors, backyard, out in Staten. That was for like 2,100 a month. We were splitting it 3 ways, so rent was cheap as fuck that way,
Yeah.
and it's never gonna go back to that. It'll never go back to that.
Yeah, seriously,
Just
bro.
like inflation's through the fucking roof out here. Fucking rent, nah. Like try renting a 1 bedroom out on Staten Island. Good fucking luck. That's not a studio apartment or like a basement apartment. And some Donna Marie's fucking house, where she's just upstairs with the kids and the dog and just yelling on the phone, Giacomo, I'm making the sauce right now. Blah, blah, blah. Like it's just like nonstop. Like it is like we're having the family over on Sunday. And it's just nonstop. And I couldn't live like that.
Yeah, dude. I've seen like some really strange living situations that people got. There's that show on HBO. I don't know if you ever seen it, where the guy just goes around to different places with a camera, and like he lives in I think he lives in Brooklyn, and he's like got like a little lady that lives underneath him that's like brings him up food and shit sometimes, and they like hang out, and it's like you're like friend, like it's weird, it's cool. I get, you're in the city, and it's like cool and shit. I guess it could be cool, but then imagine like living in a shitty situation like that. I'd be like, fuck this, dude. We had
Leave me fuck alone. I pay for peace.
yeah,
I pay for peace and quiet.
my mom and dad lived in an apartment for a long time, and I grew up in this apartment, and we heard all the neighbors' business, bro. One time I heard like some mother beating the shit out of her kid, and I was just like, oh my god, like shut the fuck up over there. Like what is wrong with you people? Like you really just gonna do this shit and scream at the top of your lungs, like, at your kid? Like,
And like
yeah.
I remember growing up in the projects out in Lower East Side Manhattan back in the '90s, and we heard all array of crazy shit. Mind you, I was on the 15th floor,
Yeah.
and I'll never forget. I was like 6 or 7 years old, and I hear a police raid go on downstairs just because there's this big time drug dealer um underneath me, and him and his like 60-something-year-old mother. I think her name was Paula or some shit. They both end up getting arrested, and they were pushing mad weight out of it.
Yeah. That's
But
hard as fuck. I never thought of that. Using the grandma, you use the mother, using the elderly, you know. No one will
yo,
care what they got in that bag.
yeah, nobody's looking at the old grandma. Nobody's looking at the Puerto Rican grandmother.
Yep.
Think she has right? Ah, she's got other shit in there.
Yeah,
Mind you,
fucking
though.
she probably got some Trident in there. She probably got some, diabetic testing strips, some fucking what else? Fuck. Some fucking floss picks. Grandma's always got to have the floss picks on them.
Yeah. What else? Fuck.
Oh, medication, the medication, of course. Not that kind of medication, but
Nah, rock.
not the rock.
Not that rock.
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
Whatever the
man.
fuck down there.
What's your favorite shit to eat out there? Like what is like, and I don't mean like, well, if you're on a kick for something too, that's cool too. But like what is like the staple, like you got to eat this shit when you come here type shit?
New York, obviously, like I'm gonna fucking go with the fucking go-to pizza. Like we have the best. Like I'm sorry, Chicago, that's lasagna you're serving. Like I don't want no fucking baked ziti. It's got to be that thin shit. Funny enough, I just had it earlier. What else we got? Oh, morning time. Number one fucking thing. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll. You need
Really?
that bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll with an Arizona iced tea. That's a fucking New York staple breakfast right there.
No shit. The fucking see, I haven't even had breakfast on a roll, dude. I'll have some shit on a bagel, you know, like
No,
sometimes.
we got bagels out the ass, man. But like number one thing, bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. What kind of roll? We talking like a French roll?
like a
So,
Kaiser roll.
okay, I gotta fucking try this. I haven't.
I remember my first time like just out of New York. Like this was when I was like stationed out in Virginia and shit. Um, I go to like some fucking like convenient, not even a convenience store, like some fucking. I guess you could call it a deli. Like I thought it was a deli, because like of course like out here like every 5 minutes you'll fucking walk past a fucking deli or bodega
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck, and it's just like yo, let me get that bacon egg and cheese. It's not like that like down south like in Virginia. Like it was just like we have white bread, and it's just like the fuck. But yeah, that's the number one breakfast.
No sauce on that, or just straight bacon, egg, cheese?
Get salt, pepper, if ketchup. I'm not a big ketchup guy, so
Yeah.
I don't fucks with the ketchup.
Okay.
If I'm feeling fucking daring, I'll fucking put hot sauce on that shit.
How do you do the egg?
It's just scrambled.
Scrambled. So scrambled. Okay, I was thinking like over easy. Okay, so you do a scrambled egg and then cheddar cheese or like American cheese. What kind of cheese you got?
American cheese,
American
bacon.
cheese. Okay,
Yeah,
that sounds fucking good, man. I
bro.
fucking I'm kind of hungry right now thinking about that.
Yo, fucking tell you though, like nothing hits harder in the morning than a bacon egg and cheese on a roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking make it happen, dude. I think I'm gonna.
I take that back. The only thing that hits harder, yeah, I have to be in the mood for it personally, but an everything bagel.
Oh,
So it
yep,
has, so it
yep.
has the onion, garlic, poppy seeds, all that shit.
I bought a pack of everything bagels from fucking Costco not too long ago, right? And
Nah, these ones, man. Do they make them fresh out there? Or nah.
yeah, their bakery is constantly pumping, pumping, pumping. When you go up, so like I mean it's Costco, so it's not. There's probably not any love put into that bagel because they're just selling them two for the price of one, with bags and shit. But what's fucked up with the everything bagel is I do prefer it getting it from a bagel place because I can't trust my own judgment with them at home. Bagels go bad really fast, and I remember. Huh?
How big are they out there?
They're like fucking, like,
All right, so like so regular
yeah,
size.
they're regular sized bagels, and like, I ate one every day for a week, and then the last day there were like two left, and I fucking made one, and I ate that shit, and I was like, oh, that was cool, and then like I get down to the last couple bites and realized the bagel was totally moldy. And then I went and looked at the other bagel, and fucking that one was moldy as fuck too. The lights were kind of dim. There was just so much going on with the bagel, and the bagel has so much flavor from the garlic and shit. I didn't
And
even.
it's got a lot of fucking green flavor in there too.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? And I have sworn off the everything bagels after that. I'll get them from a restaurant, but not. I don't trust myself with the everythings anymore at home.
Gotta go to a deli, man. You can't beat deli fucking sandwiches. Or fucking there's this one place out in Queens. It's this place called Cherry Valley. They got like over 100 sandwiches. And you can either get it on a fucking roll or you can get it on a hero. And my favorite fucking sandwich from there is definitely gotta be this fucking buffalo chicken sandwich that they got.
How do they do the
It was so
chicken? It's like grilled or fried.
fried.
Oh
Cutlets.
yeah, that's the way. Oh my god.
No grilled shit.
Yeah. Dude, that sounds so good. Fucking, you ever do the chopped cheese? That always fascinated me about
Yeah,
New York.
dude, that's Bronx. That's 100% like from Bronx. Like, if any borough has any claim to the fucking chopped cheese sandwich, it has to be BX, hands down. Bacon, egg, and cheese. I don't know where the fuck that originated from. That's just a New York thing.
Yeah, that sounds
That's
so fucking good. Breakfast is good any time of day.
hell yeah, 100%. Like, I'll get me a bacon, egg, and cheese like at 3 in the fucking morning. Like my number one spot. Like just like a 2 minute ride from work. Like I'll just fucking just walk into that fucking deli and it's like, yo, Pedro, hook it up.
Yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese, man. That's fucking cool, dude. So like, what was it like? Growing up over there, and then going on the road, you know, and going to different places. Were you really exposed to other states and shit when you were a kid, or did that start happening when you got older?
That didn't happen until I was, well, I take that back because I was basically spending my summer times up in the New England area, specifically Massachusetts, because I had a lot of family out there, and my mom didn't have anyone to watch me when I was a kid, so she would just ship me up out there, and I would just stay with my grandparents and all my cousins and aunts and uncles.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd say like it was just like part time New York, part time New England. So that was a fun experience. But like once I like joined the military for like 6 years, like I was just all over the place. That was weird.
Yeah. How was your time in the military, man? You had a good time?
Yeah, run. I had a good run. I didn't come back fucked up or anything like that. Fucking Maryland sucked. I'll say that first and foremost. Like Southern Maryland was just awful. Like my car kept getting broken into like every other week.
Fuck.
Fucking yeah, it was one of those, man. It was a fucking that was a shitty time. But Virginia Beach was fun. Like I had a good time out there. It was like Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Portsmouth area. Like I was over there for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Chicago was a good, well, minus boot camp, but like after that, like it was a fun time out in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's my if I were to go anywhere in the world, and I got a vacation there first before I, you know, dedicate myself to it, but Chicago would be my place to be at, man, because I'm a huge Bears fan, and you know, Uncle Ken's from Chicago. Fucking, you got
Oh,
a Galloping Ghost Arcade. I'm a huge arcade enthusiast, arcade cabinet enthusiast,
oh,
and
you love the old fucking. This was like before everything shut down in Chinatown. So like there was this underground mall out in the Lower East Side in Chinatown, and it had all these fucking arcades out the ass, and that was my stomping ground, just fucking running amok out there. Whether it was that, whether you wanted to go to a fucking random fucking store just to buy whatever the fuck, like whether it was just like this was like before like anime blew the fuck up, like
yeah,
in like thousands. Like you can get manga out there. You can get like all these Gundam models out there. You can get fucking import games. Actually, do I still have it out here? I have my fucking copy of Dragon Ball G. There it is.
uh,
I still have that.
damn, on PlayStation. That's
Yeah.
rare as fuck, bro. That's really rare. That actual copy. Oh, you got the import too? Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
lord. That's
Literally, like
so cool. Oh my god. Dude, that game's so slept on too.
it really is. And you remember the old trick with the PlayStation? Like if you have like the converter, what you had to do, there was a button on the inside of the PlayStation. You had to hold it down with like a piece of tape or some shit, or like a toothpick. And then like when you swapped it out, just because like it was there's a difference between the American PlayStation and the Japanese games that come across. Like you can't play a Japanese game on a PlayStation.
Yeah.
So what you had to do was take a toothpick. There's a button on the inside, not where the laser is, but the button that basically assures that the PlayStation's closed. You jam that shit in. You fucking do the disc reader. You swap it out, put the game in after that, and then you're good to go.
Damn,
Not like I can read a.
I didn't know you could do that with the region lock. Like I thought it was only fucking you had to put like a chip on, do the mod chip and shit. I remember people that had that.
No, there was something that it was a disc that you stuck in,
Yeah.
and you just basically swapped it out like that. I forgot what the fucking disc was, mind you. I was like 11 years old at the time.
Yeah. Oh, the disc like start it probably boots you up past the beginning, yeah, and then you throw the shit in and just continues to read it and thinks it's a
Yeah,
North American game. That's
yeah,
crazy, bro.
yeah, man.
Fuck. That's
That was
badass.
Chinatown. It had everything. Chinatown literally had everything.
Yeah.
I don't know, like now, I haven't been out there in a fucking. I think the last time I went out there, I took some friends out in Michigan. I took them to fucking like my goal for them when they came to visit, one, just give them the New York experience, and two, just ruin food for them. I ruined pizza. I took them to this fucking spot in Brooklyn called L&B, Spumoni Gardens. They have it's square slices, but the sauce, bro, the sauce is just fucking unbelievable.
Ah, dude.
And you have a lot of haters out there that'll just be like, "Yo, fuck LMB, blah blah blah," and it's just like that's just fucking shut the fuck up. Like, stop it. It's not pizza. It's not your traditional slice, and it's just like, bro, you can get your traditional slice from around the corner anywhere. Stop with that shit. Like, you have your standard fucking pizza, and then you have LMB. You know?
Yeah. They got a place, one of the best places in San Francisco. It's called Golden Boy Pizza, and it's very similar. They do the fucking square. You get that. I like how the slices have that like soft texture to them too. Like that's just the best thing about that type of pizza. You know, it's like when it's done right too, and it's almost like a fucking like croissant, like with how buttery it is. Oh,
Bro. So when I took my boy Rob, he wanted to go to the Nintendo store because there's only two, one in Japan, one in New York. I took him to the one obviously out here. And fucking took him through the subway first time out there. So he was just like, bro, like this is how you commute. And I was like, fuck no, I don't commute out here. You bugging. So I took him back to my old stomping grounds. I took him to this fucking Chinese restaurant called Wohop, and it's just this literally is literally this hole in the wall. You have to go downstairs, and it's open every day of the year except for Chinese New Year. Every day of the year, Christmas,
yeah.
Thanksgiving, whatever, it's open.
Damn.
And I ruined Chinese food for them too.
How much does a plate cost you out there? Like I'm talking like Mongolian beef or some shit. How much would you pay for that?
I don't even fucking know, to be honest with you. I haven't been to Wohop since fucking 2019, so it was before the pandemic even
Yeah.
hit. Um, but we would go there for fucking like after shows and shit. So like whenever we would go see King Diamond, we're in the area, we're going.
Yeah.
Um, I think the only time we went from Brooklyn to Wohop was after Martyr Doom Fest, if I'm not mistaken, back in like 2014 when like Sargeist played, Mournful Congregation, all these fucking wild ass bands. Like it was just like shout out Vinny Bo, fucking he put on some of the best fucking shows. Like he was one of the best underground promoters we had out here back in the day. Fucking he had all the fucking wild ass fucking obscure shit that you had no fucking idea like what the fuck was going on. Like Angel Witch, fucking Cult of Fire, just a lot of fucking nut shit that he would put on.
What
Um Actually he brought fucking Whip Striker out here, fucking Brazilian fucking black thrash band. Really fucking great band. If you haven't peeped them, peep them.
yeah, Whip Striker. Fucking
Yeah,
so you and the Black Thrash. What do you think about Hot Graves?
I fucking love Hot Graves. I absolutely love Hot Graves. I remember fucking Mike followed my old band Vexation. This was years ago. Like this was before like I knew like new Mike, you know. And I was just like Hot Graves. I fucking love Midnight, and I love that song Hot Graves. Funny enough, me and my old guitarist Craig ended up coming with a parody version called Hot Plates. So like
Uh,
in the song, like it would just be like hot plates, hot plates. But yeah, that was years ago. I'd say it was like 2017, 2018ish, I want to say, roughly, if I'm not mistaken. But I didn't really, but yeah, I love Hot Graves. I love, who else? Whip Striker's another one. Fucking Max. It's with two A's. Who else? There's a band from Brooklyn. They're not around anymore. My boy Evan. His band Throat with two A's.
Throat.
Yeah, Throat with two A's. They released the fucking release on their only album on Dying Victims Productions. Um, Black Thrash. Who else? I know there's one band out here that's doing it right now, and that's Funeral Dancer. Um, yeah, I love Black Thrash. I love the fucking like. I just love D beat. Period. Like, so you put like rough ass riffs on top of D beat, and it just sounds great to me.
You like Black Jackal?
Black Jackal. I don't think I peeped about Black Jackal.
Oh man, you got to peep Black Jackal and Hexea,
Let me
and
write
it's
that
spelled
down.
it's spelled like Hexella. And yeah, the lead vocalist is this chick that is fucking crazy on the vocals. I thought,
Excella
yeah,
and what was the
Hexella.
other?
The other one's Black Jackal. They're both out of Texas. I think they're from El Paso. They're I heard
I mean,
about them on Go Throne.
it's Texas, so it's gonna be good shit.
Yeah. Texas is popping right now like Ohio, man. I mean, New York, too. There's so much good shit. It's funny that I got you on the show right now because I was just talking to last week, and the episode should be posted tonight. I was just talking to Thetas.
Oh, I saw them live with Coffin Dust
Yeah.
back in April. I saw them April 9th. It was April 19th. I saw them with the Pygus Coffin Dust. It was a tour that was supposed to happen in like 2020, but it got canceled because fucking COVID.
Yeah.
But fucking Zach Mild, the promoter out in Vitus, ended up fucking setting that shit back up. So it was Coffin Dust, the Pygus, and I'm a huge fucking Coffin Dust fan, and I love everything Matt Slime does. Basically, like fucking phenomenal tattoo artist, his grind project that he has, fucking just everything. Period. But Coffin Dust, they were supporting the new album that they just dropped, Nightmare Vision. And I was like, they dropped it back in like December 2021. Like it was like right at the end of December, and I was just like, you motherfuckers dropping this shit, this fucking fire right at the end of the year. And shit just slapped so hard. He did the artwork for it, and it just looks fucking disgusting. Like, but they just opened that show, and I remember seeing them, and they were just fucking phenomenal. I think they're from Long Island, if I'm not mistaken, which is not a part of the 5 boroughs. I have to clarify.
Yeah, they're spread apart. I think they're all from a different place, and then now some of them are in Jersey. But yeah, their project is one of those like they send shit back and forth to each other, and then the only time they like have the opportunity to practice is
very heavy live. They're very heavy live. I actually really they're set, and I hope they fucking come back to fucking Vitus. Hopefully, we get a fucking chance to play with them at some point. Oh shit, 20. I still here?
Yeah, you're good.
Got that 20% battery life warning. I'm just fucking stick this shit on.
You got the midnight flag, huh?
Yeah, man. Midnight. Well, also, you already know I got fucking
the Flourish.
And then right underneath.
Yep, Mall. They got to be right by each other too. That's good placement.
Forever, bro. Best friends for fucking ever.
They're definitely one of my favorite. Oh shit, is that Hold on, I got it. Worm. Oh, that's Worm.
Yeah, that's Worm. The one in the middle.
You know, the bat. I never could tell because they always change their fucking logo.
No, that's the logo before the new one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
That's the second. That's the last logo. What else do I got? I got fucking Sabat. Of course. I just
got into them. There. Thorn. You got the Yawning Death's flag. I got the Crawling Warship.
Yo, I just love the fucking artwork that they go with. Of course, I have Niflheim, of course, because I'm a big Black Thrash fan. They're the fucking godfathers of it, them and Sabat. And of course,
Motorhead, dude. I love Motorhead, man. Lemmy's a fucking god, bro. He's definitely like one of the baddest motherfuckers. Oh, dude, that's awesome. The fucking Ace of Spades, dude.
Look what I got up top.
What is that? I can only see a corner.
Hold on. Man, this fucking cable's acting like a dick. Hold on. You see it now?
Don't break. I see like the bottom of it.
Merciful Fate.
Oh, okay.
and
fucking classic.
Oh yeah, of course, man. And I got some Manila Road over there. I got Venom on that wall. I have a Morbific flag floating around here somewhere. And funny enough, I have the House Headbangers first fucking banner they had.
That's crazy.
I bought it off at Maryland Death Fest in like 2015.
Dude, that's sick.
Bro, imagine getting it's funny. Like I progressively got drunker throughout the day. Like I go up to the fucking house headbangers fucking stand, and it's just like, yo, how much for the flag? The big one? It's not for sale. And I don't know why. Like in my drunken state, like I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna Ted DiBiase this shit. Everything's got their price. I'll be back. Let me know the number. So hours go by. Fucking a few bands fucking play. I think it was just after Bulldozer. I go back there, and it's just like, you think of a number yet? No, man, the flag's not for sale. I'll let you think a little longer. It's like almost dark. It's like getting ready to be sunset at this point. And I'm already a few more beers in at this point, and it's just like, what are we talking? Uh, how's 125 sound? So I was just like,
Damn.
sold. I whip out 120, and it's just like, fuck. And my boy Vinny, he's walking past me. Shout out Waffle. And I was like, yo, Waffle, you got $5? I need to buy this fucking flag. And he was like, hold on 1 second. He breaks out the five, put it with my pile. Here you go. He was just like, you're serious about it? And I was just like, I'm dead ass, man. Give me that. So he takes it down. He has to clip off the zip ties because it's zip tied to the actual stand. I'm walking around with it draped over my shoulders like I'm a fucking superhero. Lo and behold, who do you think starts fucking chasing me down? Fucking J Dog.
No way.
And he's just like, bro, you can't take the flag. And I was just like, I bought it. You can ask him. And I was fucking. And it's just like, if I was sober and I had a little bit more sense, J Dog, chill. I bought the flag, you know, like.
Yeah, you're
But
like, I fucking bought that shit.
I bought that, sir. You can ask him right there. And he was just like, yeah, he did.
That's
Oh, never mind. And then I sent them the picture, and they were just laughing. They were just like, yo, when we do house head bash, come through for free. We got you. And it was a year fucking Satanic War Master and Midnight played, and I unfortunately couldn't go. I had shit going on, unfortunately. But I would have fucking loved to see fucking Midnight on their home turf, you know?
Yeah, that would have been crazy,
Come on.
man.
It's just a fun story though. Like it was, and I ended up using it as a blanket that night because my boy Jose ended up coming back to the fucking hotel room completely bloody, just like reeking of fucking corpse. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. This was after fucking Angel Corpse played, I want to say. I think Angel Corpse was 2015. I don't remember. It was after we left Ram's Head. We get back to the hotel room. Fucking me and our three other friends get back. I'm sleeping in the bed with Jose. Jose comes stumbling in, doesn't shower, just fucking plops flat down on the bed, just smelling like a carcass. And I'm just, oh, fuck this. I'm sleeping on the floor over there. This is fucking, I'm not doing this.
Yeah. Was he hammered too when he came in?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, he fucking, bro. Shout out Jose. Fucking, that's my boy, though. Fucking, he's actually the vocalist for this Black Death band, Ordeals, the shirt I'm wearing right now, actually.
No, right on.
Actually a really fucking good band. They just played Iceland a few weeks ago.
No shit. Iceland.
Yeah, man, fucking they're
That's
doing big things.
crazy. Yeah, fucking going to fucking going to Europe, going like overseas to do some shit is crazy. Like, you know what's weird, man? I was talking to my homie the other day. He went to Japan on a vacation, right? He told me everybody told him you need a lot of money when you go to Japan for a vacation. Bring a couple grand, you know. And I was like, that always made sense to me. He said he went over there with fucking no money. He like just like a couple $100 in his pocket, you know, like just enough to get by.
How do you live?
He went over there and finessed his entire way through Japan. He said, I got everywhere on the fucking public transit. It was cheap as hell. He said, the first night he was out there, he booked a show for himself to perform and got paid doing that. I was like, how the fuck did you make all this shit happen? And he was like, dude, it's, huh?
That's shitty as fuck.
Yeah. It's like,
Well, How the fuck do you manage that?
Dude, he's a gangster, bro. He literally he used to book shit for us all the time.
Funny enough, our drummer Steve, he's actually going to vacation in Taiwan and Japan like next, like late at the end of the month.
No shit.
Yeah. So it's just like, good luck out there, man.
Hey, you should tell him to link up with Larry Wang when he goes to Taiwan.
Oh
Larry's
my
the
god, that
dude.
fucking Wang shirt is priceless.
Oh, I love that guy, man. He's so
You still
fucking
wear it,
cool.
or do you hang it up?
Oh, what'd you say?
Do you still wear the shirt, or did you hang it up?
Oh, I wear it. Yeah. I'll probably retire it, if I see anything happen to it, but it's funny story how I actually got that shirt.
I remember how you got that shit. Is fucking great.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was talking about it, right? On the live or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. Fuck, dude. They sent me some really dirty picture on a sticker. Fucking Fat Tub of Lard has this one sticker that they print out of like a chick taking a poop on a glass window above two other chicks. And
Oh my god.
yeah, I was like going through because they gave me a fat stack of stickers, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna send these to people, when I send out giveaway shit or whatever. And I'm
Yeah.
going through, and then I got that one sticker, and I was like, like the fuck, man,
I'm
nobody's
keeping
seen my.
this.
Yeah, I'm keeping this one. I'll be using this one later.
This is mine.
Yep. Oh shit. But yeah, it was funny, man. How that shit happened. Like, I really fucked tough with that guy. He's just such a funny dude, and he responds to every DM. So if you tell your boy, yo, send Larry a DM while you're out there, he'll probably be like, oh yeah, what's up? Let's link up.
Hey,
Fucking
but what's up?
yeah, hey boss. That's how he messages everybody. He's funny, man. Yeah, I
But,
actually I liked how he worked with fluids too. It's a small world, man. Like when you start like meeting all these different people and shit. Because
bro, that Woods interview.
yeah, that was fucking
Oh,
the
what the
weirdest
fuck, man?
weirdest interview I've ever done, and I thought VV Vex was the weirdest, but it was. I think when I went into the VV Vex interview, I was just like, whatever, like it was cool, because I was just a genuine fan of the music. With Fluids, I'm a fan of the music, but I'm also really creeped out by them. Like I felt like
That's the cool part about Fluids, though. It's the mystery.
yeah,
It's the fucking mystery that just like revolves around them, and it's just like, for me as a fan of the music, I don't ever want the mystery to be ruined. Like, I really don't, because I feel like it just takes away from the magic behind Fluids.
yeah, and
Like, not like it's a gimmick or anything, because it's not. Like, it just adds to that. It just adds to the presence, if that makes any sense.
yeah,
And it's
dude,
just like, it can't be compromised.
I was like legitimately spooked. Like I don't know too much about that. I know like I know that like they're doing projects. So I did a project with them that got released south of the border on Rectal Purulence. And like just knowing that they have like ties in different countries. I know they're based in Arizona, but other than that, I've seen like one picture. Huh?
That's all you know. It's that and the ambulance.
Yeah, in the picture, exactly. The pictures that they put up or whatever. And that's all I know. And I didn't know like what happens if I offend these guys. Like I don't want to piss them off. Like
Uh,
they're on some like some crazy shit. Like I was a little scared, man. Like not going to lie. I felt like I want to
it had
you
to have
know.
been cool as
Oh, it was awesome. It was an awesome experience, but I really was just trying to like I went in there prepared with questions, and I tried to do the shit that I'm doing right now, where I just wing it kind of, and because I'd like it when it's more natural, and then fucking they were not having
yeah,
it.
popping it up right now, and they were just like, "No,
Yeah, next question. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, okay, I'll just fucking ask you questions about your music then. And then, and then they gave me answers. But when I did the VV interview, they just kept saying that's classified, that's classified. And I was like, they didn't answer any of my questions. And then they ended it. And I was like, okay, so I just got played. But with Fluids, there was shit that they just didn't want to talk about. And I was just like, all right, I don't want to offend you. Let's move on. It was cool. And, I'm really glad that, I made it happen. But I definitely I was paranoid. I had like a paranoid episode, I think, like after our project released, and I was looking over my shoulder for a little bit. I was like, man,
I
like,
don't blame you,
yeah.
they just appear out of nowhere.
They hit me up
They'll
and
just
they were,
appear out of nowhere with that fucking ambulance.
yeah, they hit me up to do some songs, and I was talking about that. And we did some songs, and like the responses, they're just like, okay, keep, like, we're gonna do this. It feels like I'm in a movie, bro. Like like
Like they're the
literally,
director and you're just the actor in the movie.
right? Like fucking like
Shit like that.
like you ever seen that's funny you say it like that. Like you seen what's it called? I feel like I got like a phone, and I'm just getting directions on what to do.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
that Jamie Foxx Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah, what's that shit called?
I forgot what the fuck it was called. It was when Jamie Foxx drives the fucking taxi and he fucking keeps calling with the shit. Or that fucking Russell Crowe movie in the fucking phone box.
Yeah, phone booth.
Yeah, phone booth. Or what else? There was some fucking movie
Collateral.
Yeah, Collateral. That's
Yeah.
what it was. Collateral.
And,
that was a good movie.
And they're like, we are sending another one. And I'm like, okay. Like, I'm going to fucking get it back to you guys. Like,
Yo, or it's just like you feel like a secret agent type shit.
yeah.
And it's just, what's the next mission?
It's intense. It's intense. And I'm like, is it good enough? And they're like, it's nice, daddy. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the messages I get are crazy as fuck from them. And I'm like, cool, man. But yeah, I fucked tough with them for that. And just the fact that, they left me on red for fucking a long ass time. I wasn't able to get a hold of them, and then all of a sudden they were just like, yo, what up, da da da. The floodgates open, we started chopping it up. I guess a lot of bands think that I'm a fucking not them, but a lot of bands in general think that I'm a fucking one of those artists that just like does art and like tries to send you a million messages. Hey, would you like to fucking
would you like to buy art? Bro, I have like 3 in my inbox right now. I swear to God.
Yeah, dude.
I think I only use like 3 or 4 artists in total. Like, just period. Like, my number one that I definitely use without doubt was the guy that did the Synchronizing the Cosmos art, Yandema. One guy I want to link up with down the road. I talked about it with the guys for like when we do the full length and shit. The dude behind Sanctuarium.
Oh, yep. I really fucking like that. I think I got this shit right here. Right here. I love this art, bro. I bought this one without even listening to it. Just
I got that. Yeah, I got that one over there. I actually did a tally to see how many fucking Gurgling Gore releases I have. So I think it said that he released 23 or 25 releases this year.
Yeah.
It was easier to count what I was missing than what I had.
Damn.
I think I had like 20 releases from Gurgling Gore.
Bro, fuck. I'm on tape gridlock right now, and you know how much it hurts me. I made orders like a couple months ago.
I fucking feel that, and it sucks because it's like I want more, and it's just like I can't right now. It's tough.
It's like I want to support people,
Yeah, like it's just like I just want to support the homies, because that's the fuck. Like that's my main thing. Like if I fucks with you, I'm fucking with you hard. Like it's just like let me get a shirt, let me get a tape, let me get a banner, let me get this, that, the third. I don't give a fuck. Like let me get it all. Like
yeah.
the mall release, I have it on every format. I have it on LP. I have it on tape. The dual sided tape. I
Yeah.
ended up hopping that one early at 11 a.m.
Fuck, lucky.
It wasn't the standard Gurgling Gorge drop release time. It was it was I remember because when the LP came out on Redefining Darkness, it came out like at night, if I'm not mistaken. I remember ordering it like at 3 in the fucking morning or some shit, Eastern
Yeah.
time out here. And I got the tape at 11 in the morning, and I got the CD along with the fucking LP. So it was just like I already had all my bases covered. Let me get the fucking tape now. And then fucking Mall dropped the fucking banner, and of course I had to get that.
Got it. It's the artwork
And
was so good on it. Like,
bro, and then like nothing would have prepared me for the fact that I was actually gonna fucking open for these guys.
yeah, that's
Like,
right. That was the first message that you sent me. I said something about Maul, and you hit me up, and you were like, "Yo, I'm fucking doing the show. I'm doing the show with them." And I was like, "No shit." And I had seen you in the comments before, but then you reached out to me, and I was like, "Oh no shit." And then I actually heard your shit when it came out, man, and we started talking about it. But yeah, that show with Maul, man. How did that fucking thing go? And
that that was a dream, minus the fact that I almost lost my finger.
yeah, you told me about the finger. Yeah, the fucking in
Everything
the
was
door.
good. Everything was phenomenal. That show was fucking fire, except for the fact that I almost lost my fucking finger.
Yep, got the finger stuck in a fucking
But it's all good now. Everything's good. I can snap my fingers again.
yeah. How long did it take for your finger to heal up after fucking that shit up, man?
I
Smashing it
played a
in
band
there.
show like a few weeks after that. Like it still hurt like a bitch, but like it was just a show. Why the fuck not? You know.
Yeah.
But I think it fully healed like in September.
That would have been crazy. You'd be like fucking Tony Iommi and shit.
Bro, I would have in a heartbeat. I would have fucking melted a bottle cap on my fucking nub. I don't give a fuck. I'll fucking melt the bottle cap, cut some leather. I'm good.
Yep. Yep.
Because we're already fucking tuned low enough. It works perfectly, you know? Like, they're fucking tuned down to what? Like, D almost or some
Yeah.
shit? They were fucking low back in the day. Like, who the fuck did that shit back in the 70s? Nobody.
Do you think he started sweating when they got Dio in and they had to like play faster, more like rock and roll type shit?
Nah, because he's Tony Iommi. He's God.
Yeah, he got. I feel like that time or whatever, they were progressing with the times, even when they had Ozzy on those last couple albums, like Johnny
Bro,
Blade and like those songs.
you want to know what's fucking slept on? The
Hmm.
Tony Martin of Sabbath.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. Tell me, educate me,
Check out
sir.
check out the Tear album, and you will hear everything you need to hear. Like Tony Martin is fucking slept on, and it's a fucking injustice. But
I
what
I don't
fuck
even
it.
know.
Yeah, check out Black Sabbath Tear. TYR. But yeah, that mall show, Jesus fucking Christ, it was just stacked to the nines. Like you had fucking Mall, you had fucking Tombstoner on there. Fucking shout out Tombstoner for actually getting us on the fucking bill, like getting in touch with fucking Zach from Moxalit to fucking put us on. Like it was just fucking, it was like a dream come true. That, and it was the day before my birthday on top of it. So it was just like, yo, this is a fucking lit ass birthday gift. I get to fucking play with Mall and Tombstoner, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Fucking Garrett is fucking phenomenal on vocals, man. That guy has so much insane energy, and he actually has I don't know if the bands came first or the wrestling came first, but he actually was a deathmatch wrestler for quite some
Yeah,
time.
I remember that shit. Like I remember like doing a little digging like once I actually like got in the mall, and it's just like, you know, when you like, I feel like this is like metal exclusive. Like when you get heavy into a fucking band, you just dig. Like you just dig into everything, or like every fucking association like they were a part of, this, that, and the third. So when I stumbled across the fucking hardcore wrestling, like it was just fucking nuts. Like it's just like this dude's fucking taking bumps like a motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, and he's crazy about it. Like he's so cool. He's literally just like that dude
He's
that you want to
bro,
invite to the party. Like
that here's the crazy thing. Like you wouldn't expect him to be such a fucking extreme, like fucking hardcore wrestler. Cause like when you talk to the guy, like he's just fucking just smooth, man. Like he's fucking smooth as fucking butter. And talking to him like in person, like it was just fucking like just chill as fuck. I wouldn't expect that guy getting smashed over the head with a fucking light bulb, you know?
Right? Yeah, I
Like
was shocked when
I
I
don't
heard
see
that.
that. That's just me. I don't see that. Like the fuck?
Yep. Yeah, he is.
Oh,
He is has so much charisma to him. Like just
oh yeah, bro. He commanded that stage. He commanded that stage. And it's funny. Like I told my boy Ryan, our vocalist, I was like, bro, take fucking notes.
yeah.
Like as soon as that was getting ready to start, I was like, bro, stay up front from start to finish and take your fucking notes because this is what you need to strive for. Like this is the bar.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
that's the fucking bar. Go for it.
He's for sure like
And
the penultimate front man.
because it's just like you see, like you probably saw the pictures. Like my boy Ryan gets on stage with the white dress down, the white button down shirt with the fucking stomach out. You got the fucking Jesus piece up top. You got the short shorts with the Yeezys, and then you just hear that fucking Pharaoh sound come out of him, and it's just like Jesus fucking Christ. Like I know there was some motherfuckers that looked at him and just laughed, and they had no idea what to expect. And then when we fucking got up there, they were just like,
Oh shit.
"Boss," because it's just like, listen, he could dress black shirt, denim jeans, combat boots, high tops, whatever. We're here for a good fucking time. We're here for a fucking party, man. Like that's the one thing that I love about death metal because it's just like you can have a good time, but you got to bring the beef.
Yeah, the Black Dahlia murder
You
was
got
huge with that.
Black Dahlia murder, huge, huge inspiration in my formative years. Especially like we spoke about this before at some point, but Nocturnal and Deflorate as well as Miasma got me through my deployment. Like that, those three fucking albums were quintessential to me. Like whether it was fucking Spite Suicide on fucking Miasma or fucking Viral Ears on Nocturnal, even though it's such a short song, it's just such a fucking hard hitting song.
Yeah.
Or I'm shocked. I don't think I've ever fucking seen him play Denounce Disgraced live.
No, and that song you think would be a fucking banger. That was on that album. That
That's
was one of
a
my
big
favorite.
fuck you. Because that was a big fuck you to the old guitars. Fucking what was it, Brian? Brian
Oh, that
M.
was about no, that was yeah. No.
Oh, I had my first fumble.
It was John.
Yeah, John. It was about John,
Yeah.
not Brian. I got the names mixed up, but it was about John leaving them mid tour. Like, all right, I'm going home. Good luck.
Yeah. That's terrible that fucking that would happen to them. I remember that shit. That was crazy, dude. They
Bro, and
had
then like
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then like you watch Majesty, and it's just like they're still fucking tight about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're
They were
tight
pissed.
fuck about it, bro. And like you fast forward to Fool 'Em All, and it's just like they're still fucking tight about it,
Yeah.
bro.
I know. That's I was shocked when what happened to Trevor happened and
Bro, that
you
hurt.
it
That legit fucking hurt because you would think like he was just like they just put out Verminus, and they were getting ready to fucking do big shit after the fucking tour, getting ready to release a new one another year, you know. But I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but
yeah.
obviously, speaking to him when I first met him, during the Ritual tour, I met them in 2011 because I saw them live in 2010 during the Deflorate tour with Obscura and Augury, and that was a fucking great show. Oh my god, like just being able to see them like in like a small ass venue
Yeah.
in 2010 Like it was just, and I was right up front. Like I was up front from start to finish for like every fucking band that was on, and just seeing the way fucking Trevor commanded that fucking stage, and I actually got to talk to him in 2011. I spoke to all of them. Fucking Bart back when he was still there, Ryan back when he his first go around. I didn't speak much to Brian, but I did speak to Shannon a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shannon Lucas, fucking just great fucking guys, just phenomenal fucking down to earth dudes. And I think it was I caught them in Richmond, Virginia, and Cannabis Corpse was opening. So it was already a fucking party from start to finish. But just every time I saw them, like they just fucking brought the beef always.
In Cannabis Corpse, was Brandon Ellis with them at that time?
I don't remember actually.
Yeah.
Was he with them?
So I don't know if he did session or if he toured with them. He did one or the other.
Because I've seen Cannabis Corpse twice. I saw them once with Guar at the home show in Richmond. This was back when I basically followed Guar down the East Coast.
No
So
ways. What's a Guar show like? I've never been to one. I've never fucking.
my first Guar show was back in '07 during Viva La Tour, and it was supposed to be Cradle of Filth, CKY, and Guar. And because the guitarist from CKY broke his hand fucking skating, they had to cancel the tour. So it was just Cradle of Filth and Guar. And Guar had the extended set, and that shit was fucking phenomenal. You're just completely drenched in fucking fluids and shit. Whether the fuck, yeah, Don. They brought out Don Vito's fucking fat head because he was so fucking big. Like at the time, like they just brought out his fat fucking head and they just fucking tore it to pieces and shit. I think when I followed them down the coast, it was when they had Lady Kaka, and she was just basically like throwing turds out of the fucking toilet that was attached to her chest, like just at the fucking crowd, just shooting fucking shit everywhere.
What the
And
fuck?
I saw them in New York at the Knitting Factory. I saw them somewhere in fucking Jersey. I don't even fucking remember. But then the last stop was, yeah, the last stop was Richmond. So I caught 3 shows back to back to back with Guar, and the Richmond show is definitely my favorite, just because it's the hometown show.
Yeah.
And you have Guar, you have Cannabis Corpse, you had Corey Smoot's other fucking project, fucking why can't I remember the fucking name? There was a fucking, I forgot what the fuck it was, but like he was actually like dressed down and not like in his fucking flattest gear. And that was back in 2011. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Oder said like this one was being filmed, which is fucking nuts just because it's just like, oh shit, I had no idea I was being a part of this. But yeah, Cannabis Corpse fucking always killed. I remember fucking checking out Tuba the Resonate in '08.
Yeah.
That shit slapped.
That
But
shit's fucking. Those guys are badass. I really like. They're heavy as fuck. You know, like that's a cool thing. Like
and
they're.
and it's funny because of all the fucking weed puns, you think like it's gonna be like, oh, this is a joke, this is campy. They got riffs, bro. They
Yeah.
got fucking riffs.
They got riffs. They do. They do. That's why I like Bonginator, man. When I heard Bonginator, I'm like, this.
Boginator has riffs for fucking days.
Yeah.
Like Eric has riffs out the fucking ass. Shout out Bonginator. Shout out that new fucking single they dropped just now. What was it, like 2 days ago they dropped it? 3 days ago? Some
Yeah.
shit?
Music video and Night Shift merch is going to be, or I think they're carrying it right now. Bonginator merchandise.
Bro. Because I need me a Doink City Massacre shirt. I
Bro.
definitely. Funny enough, my boys in Cranial Damage actually played with them, and we originally got offered to play with them January 7th, and unfortunately we can't because we're playing with fucking Carnivore. Well, Carnivore AD in fucking January 7th. Otherwise, we would have been more than happy to open that show.
Yeah.
But there's definitely going to be a time when we fucking synchronize that shit, no pun intended.
There's a new side project too that Eric's got
Yeah,
called
I
Scissor
remember.
Hash.
Yeah, Scissor Hash. I remember he said it was going to be like fluid-esque.
Yeah.
talking about that shit. I'm actually really excited for that too.
It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see what they got
But
on there.
bro, turns out the music nonstop.
Yeah,
Like
he's
he just on a hot streak. Like just because I remember when he first started Bonginator. Like I remember, but you remember when he fucking first came out with the demo and he was just like, for anyone who buys the demo on Bandcamp, I'm doing a fucking bong hit for you. And I wanted a bong hit. I was just like, yo, this is it, man. Fucking, he got so fucking stoned out of his fucking mind doing that shit. Cause it was just like, like how you see like all the stories and it's just like all super microscopic because
yeah.
it's just fucking people paying for
It's
bong.
all day is him just getting high as fuck.
His, he has iron lungs. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
he's a
That dude
big
has the iron.
dude. You seen how tall he
Yeah,
is?
yeah, he's a fucking ogre too.
Yeah, dude. I was
He's like,
surprised. Nope.
he's like what, like 6'4", 6'5"?
I'd be taller than that. I think he's like I could be tripping because I've heard from people, but yeah, he's probably like 6'5". I thought he was like 6'7" from what I've
Bro, if
heard.
he's 6'7", he dwarfs my fucking singer, and that's just fucking nuts because like, I'm looking up at this dude. I have to fucking look like
That's
that's pushing Pete Steele height, you know?
it cracks me up because I had no idea until someone like finally saw him live and they're like, "Yo, Eric's big as fuck, bro. He's hella tall." And I was like I would have never guessed cuz he's always, waist up like fucking, or just
Yeah.
smoking on the thing.
Or
That's
he's
a
just sitting there. I remember the sweatpants he had. He had a pair of gray sweatpants, and it just had a hole in the middle, and it was just like it's the hole of mystery. And it was just like when I first started doing the bong hits, and it was just mad funny because it was just like, yo, this man's out here with this fucking peach hanging out, fucking just doing bong hits on the stories. This man's wilding out.
I thought it was a joke, man. Like I saw the Bonginator
Yo,
artwork
I heard that fucking demo, bro. He's
yeah,
cooking that
it
sauce.
surprised everybody. I think that was the whole point. He's a genius at marketing, you know?
So I had a feeling it was gonna be good. I had a feeling it was gonna be along like the fucking like the Cannabis Corp surprise type shit. Because you have all these fucking bands that do the fucking weed grind project, whatever. And then you have fucking bands like Cannabis Corpse that fucking drop riffs, and then you have bands like Boginator that drop fucking riffs for fucking days, and it's just like, yo, this fucking dude's cooking.
Yeah. His
So,
riffs are good. The build up is the storytelling is good. The fucking the progression of musicianship on the project is good too cuz it starts out catchy and then he showcases like what he can do. It's groovy the whole fucking way through and then it's all wrapped up in this fucking brilliant looking package with great
bro,
artwork and a
the
funny
artwork,
story.
the artwork for fucking Doink City Massacre is just fucking heat, just heat.
Dude, blew my mind. Blew my fucking mind, especially after the demo cuz I
It's
was like,
so cool. Like it's just cool as fuck. Like it's just like it takes me back to like those cool ass 80s action movies. Like it's just like just nostalgic as fuck. And it's just like, yo, my man's fucking he's got it.
yeah, dude. He's brilliant, man. I can't wait to see the next project that comes out from him. A big shout out Bonginator. He's from
No,
Maryland, right?
no, he's from Mass. He's from Mass.
Massachusetts, that's right. I see, dude, that whole
Uh,
East Coast. You know what trips me the fuck out about the East Coast? Here's the thing that really trips me the fuck out. I was looking at the map. I don't know. Were you on here that day? I think I was hella stoned, and I was looking at the map, and I was like, why the fuck is that entire side of the U.S. green as fuck? And then when you get over to California, it's like fucking everything is dirt or not dirt. Everything is desert everywhere
yo,
over here.
it's lush out here. It is lush as fuck out here. Funny enough, fucking down the road, once whatchamacallit, I'm done with fucking work. I'm moving up north. I'm fucking going to Maine.
Really?
Yeah, man.
You're gonna move to Castle Rock?
Man, I just want fucking lobster roll.
Yep,
I'm,
on some
I'm,
Stephen King shit.
I don't want no Stephen King shit. I don't want to fucking go with no fucking Pet Cemetery type shit. I just want a goddamn lobster roll. That's all the fuck I want, man. Like I don't need nothing crazy. Just give me that fucking that buttery ass bread and that fucking sweet wet water bug.
What's the seafood like over there in New York? Because over here we got badass seafood. We got the
We got
crab
good
going on.
So we got crab, we got lobster. It's not the same as like up north. Like Maine, in my honest and humble opinion, has the best seafood on the coast. I would have to say. And I've had seafood in Massachusetts. I've had seafood down in Jersey. Obviously Maryland crab is not to be fucked with, but I still say Maine is just the number one when it comes to fucking seafood. And my wife's family's Italian, so they do the fucking seven fish on Christmas. So I get all that shit, and it's just always fucking delicious. Like those Ginzos know how to fucking cook. I'll say
That's
that.
it's funny that you say that because I was reading a lot about when Thanksgiving came. I was reading like different forums and shit where people are talking about, oh yeah, I'm going over to my significant other's. It was a thread about picky eaters, and tons of people are like, oh yeah, my family does the seven fish, and my wife fucking brings like rice and chicken or some shit, and
Bro,
I was like, bro, why would anybody not want to fucking partake? Because that is
give me
awesome.
give me that scungio, bro. Give me that fucking bro. Have you ever had scungio?
Mm-mm.
Or outside of the New York area, it would be called Scungili, if I'm not mistaken. But the way they say it on Staten Island is, yo, give me that Scungili. It's I don't know what. Anyways, it's a sardine paste mixed with like this basil fucking concoction type shit, and it just tastes so fucking good. It is just delightful. It is such a good fucking dish. That honestly is my second favorite sauce. My first favorite sauce has to be pesto still,
Yeah.
but Julie sauce, that shit that they fucking whip up. Yo, God bless her family.
I know you're so lucky, bro. Like, I mean, my wife's Italian
I
too,
got the
and she
best of
throws
both
down.
worlds, bro. I got the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I got Puerto Rican on my side, and she's got Italian on that side. For we did a Festergore ugly Christmas party like a few weeks ago. Like it was just us Fester fools and their fucking significant others and just like close friends and shit. And my wife made from oh my god, she made some pernil. It was so fucking good. You know about that pork shoulder goodness?
No, I haven't had that.
Pernil, it's this baked pork shoulder and it's baked for fucking hours. Like it's baked for like 8 to 10 hours or some shit. And you know you got something fucking good when you go to tap the skin and it sounds like this with the fork when you're hitting the skin.
Yeah.
And you go to fucking rip it and it's I want more. I want more.
Yeah, dude, that sounds so bomb. I'm fucking. Oh man, I'm. I've been watching Sopranos for the first time. I've never seen that fucking show, and
Bro,
yeah, just seeing the food that they eat in there because they're in the they're by New York too and shit, and they have those big just
it's
dinners.
let me fucking tell you, like the fact that we recorded on top of a fucking Maria was just pure fucking like that's just the Staten Island as you can get. Like my boy's fucking like music school slash recording studio is on top of a fucking pork store. Like
Yes,
that is as Italian as you can get, or Staten Italy as you can get. The other
that's
nickname, Staten Island, Staten Italy.
it's funny you say that because fucking Undeath did their music video Head Splattered in Seven Ways, and I'm like, that's totally someone's friend's shop or someone they know, like in their community where they filmed that fucking video. You
Oh
seen that
yeah, man.
one? It's like a
Yeah,
meat locker or some shit.
yeah. But here's the thing with Undead though. That's Northwest
Okay.
from us. That's So they actually hate being fucking, well, not hate, but like they don't like when they're lumped in with the rest of New York City. They're not New York City. They're not New York City by a mile, by 100 miles. They're closer to Canada than anything. Like Rochester's all the way fucking northwest.
Okay.
Um, it's deep, deep, deep out there. Like it would take like a good like 5, 6 hours from where I'm sitting right now to get up there.
Damn. Yeah, yeah, it's almost like fucking Texas, man, the way New York is spread out.
So it's weird the way New York is. So like you have the five, you have New York City proper, and you have Long Island. That's the most southern portion of New York State.
Yeah.
That is the most southern portion of New York State. You go north, you're going upstate New York. So you have the Catskills, you have fucking Woodstock, you have all that shit. You go west, you got Rochester, you got Buffalo over there. You know, like Buffalo's like an hour from Rochester. My boy who actually stays out in Buffalo right now. Same thing with my boy Mike. But yeah, man, it's that's a whole other ass scene out there,
What do you
and I
think?
I want to get in there. I want to get out there bad.
What do you think
Like,
about sorry, my bad. Julian
nah, you're,
Casablancas.
what's that?
What do you think about Julian Casablancas and the Strokes?
Who the fuck is Julian Casablancas?
He's the lead singer from the Strokes. He's always talking about New York like all the time. That's like all that's his main thing is like, and he's from there, and he like talks about how it isn't the way it used to be and shit. Like he
Well, you can say that about anything. Anything is the
yeah.
way it was. It wasn't used to be. You know, like you don't have fucking crazy home. Actually, no, I take that back. We still have the fucking crazy homeless fights underneath. I fucking remember seeing that shit growing up. We were just fucking walking to my boy Kristen's house. He lives like a 10-minute walk from my old buildings, and we'd have to walk up fucking South Street, which is like right underneath the FDR Drive, which is literally right next to the Manhattan Bridge. So we walk past my side, which is where the Brooklyn Bridge is. Like walk past that path mark, you get to the fucking, you got further down, you get to the Manhattan Bridge, and there's like a baseball field out there, and there's just some fucking crazy homeless guys just fucking throwing down. And it's just like, man, this is entertaining, but I just want to play GameCube.
Yeah, right. That shit is fucking. Yeah, it's kind of, that out here in the Bay that you see a lot of that kind of shit going on, man. Like it's just
Yeah,
there's syringes and shit. Like not everywhere, but you go down the wrong block, you're gonna like see that and have to step over people.
yeah, you see that a lot on Staten Island now, especially with fucking heroin running rampant out here.
Yeah, it's
But
unfortunate, man.
yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Well, actually, no, I obviously do in regards to the fucking painkillers, and you can't get the painkiller. But anyways, that's a whole other fucking topic.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Yeah, it's weird. Um, it's really weird, fucking. But you know, it is what it is. It's always gonna be something, man. Fucking people up,
Yeah, man.
and you know,
But you know what? Life goes on. Life
yep.
goes on. 'Cause it's just like, what can you do?
You see that that football player that had the fucking heart attack yesterday,
Nah. Funny enough,
bro?
I think the only guys that watch, well, this is what we can, me and, well, I call it sports ball just because I'm not a really big sports guy. Like, if anything, like, I used to watch boxing a lot as a kid, but, and baseball, but I stopped watching years and years ago. I really don't follow sports, but I did hear about a dude fucking collapsing on the field or some shit.
Yeah, he was on the Bills, and he fucking, I guess he got like hit right in the chest and had a fucking heart attack from the impact. And he's
Fuck.
only 24 years old, bro. They stopped the game. They like suspended the game, so I think they're gonna finish it on like Sunday or something. But
God
like
damn.
crazy, like I've never seen anything like it. I was totally like
Is he
fucking.
good?
Uh, last time I checked was like super early in the morning, and they said that he was on a breathing tube, but they got his heart working again. So it's like,
Oh,
yeah, dude, fuck that. That shit's crazy.
that's wild. Fuck that. 24 years old?
Yeah, 24 years old, dude.
Baby.
Yeah, that
He's a
shit.
big.
It makes me wonder, like, fuck, like I shouldn't be playing football for sure. Like, I'm definitely gonna
Man,
have a fucking heart attack if I get hit.
I'm good on the sports ball. I know a game was actually fucking fun to play back in the day. I don't know if it was as big in Cali as it was out here, especially in the '90s, but back in the day, like we were big in the handball.
Oh, yep, yep. We used to play that over here.
We were big in the handball back in the day, and I still say like my old projects had the best handball courts in the entire city.
Yeah, dude, fucking, we had them at school back then. You remember that? The big wall. They would just build that
Oh
shit.
yeah, we used to play this fucking game. So it was a game called Pop Up, and what you would do, like the way our school had it, like there was this fucking wall and it had like a lip that like curved. So what you would do, you'd take the fucking handball, you'd slam it up top, and if somebody fucking caught it, they get to fucking do it next. Um, if someone caught it, dropped it, they have to run to the wall, or else they fucking the person who grabs the ball fucking hits them with the ball.
Oh,
Man, that was fun.
yeah, dude. Fuck, I wish I could play that shit, man. I used to play tetherball a lot, and then
Other ball. Well, funny enough, like our playground was like in the middle of the fucking street, so like it was like a spot on St. James. It was like where the St. James Church was out in the Lower East Side, and there are these fucking barriers that like blocked off the street like during like play hours, so like you couldn't turn down like during X amount of time, and we would just fucking play out there and shit, and it was fun. Like we had the whole fucking street to ourselves, just fucking doing whatever the fuck.
yeah, that's such a cool feeling when you're a kid, just being carefree and like the world is like you're exploring and shit, you know? Like I remember when I got old enough to like start going places and like doing shit myself. Didn't you just straight up walk home one day?
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me
I
that
was
story.
like
You got to
five,
tell that
bro.
story,
I
bro.
was
Like
literally
that
like 5 years old when I did that shit.
that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
I was like either 5 or 6. So I was going to this fucking school called PS 126. I walk out, all right. I know exactly where I live. It's just a fucking straight shot from where the school is because it's just like right next to like my old projects. Fucking, I'm walking down the fucking street. I get to the front of my building. These fucking old Puerto Rican grandpas are just fucking playing dominoes, just drinking brown bagging it on their milk crates. Fucking one of the dudes just hanging out in front of the fucking building lets me in just because fucking he had the key. I didn't have a fucking key. So he lets me in. I fucking take the elevator up to the 15th floor. I knock on the door. My grandpa opens up the fucking door and he's like, Papi, what are you doing back here? And I'm just like, I'm home.
Just fucking walked home. You're like, I don't want to go to school.
I walk past him. I go to sit in the living room and I just start watching TV. And he calls my mom. My mom makes him bring me back to school. And then she picks me up afterwards. She fucking yells at me. She yells at the fucking teacher for letting me escape.
Fucking just busted out, just casually. You just didn't.
I just
You
walked
just
out. I just
walked
walked
out.
out the fucking door.
They didn't try to stop. They didn't even notice. They're just like, oh yeah, we're dealing with all these other kids
Bro,
and shit.
it was 95. Like nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious, man. And you said the school was PS 125 or 126?
What? Yeah.
So it's I always thought that was a trip, and you say that it reminds me of Hey Arnold, because over here like all the schools are named after people, you know, so it's like this or that, or like a monument or something. And in New York the schools were public school and they were numbered and shit. Like
Yeah.
that's a trip, man. It is New York. You ever watch Hey Arnold?
Yeah, I remember Hey Arnold. I remember when that shit first aired back in like
It
96, 97.
did it would you say it's an accurate depiction of being a kid in the city and shit, or like does it capture some things that are like, you know, accurate to the New York lifestyle?
It captures the innocence. I would say that. Like it captures like that youthful innocence. Like you have no idea. Like some of the shit, like it wasn't all fucking daisies. You know, like you still had some fucking shit that went down. Like mind you, this was the fucking 90s. The fucking city's still recovering at that point in time from the crack epidemic that we just fucking had. You had Giuliani in office who was trying to fucking clean shit up, but he was a fucking loose cannon then. He's fucking batshit crazy right now. Let me fucking. I don't know what the fuck it is. Maybe it's the fucking hair dye that just seeped into his fucking brain. I don't know what the fucking. But I remember like he was fucking legitimately trying to clean up the city, basically turn fucking Times Square into Disneyland. I remember when fucking you didn't go to Times Square. Like you only went to fucking Times Square if you were looking to fucking score drugs or you were looking to score a hooker. Like it was either one or the other. You know, like that was a seedy area part of town back in the day.
Damn.
And I remember walking past once. My mom had to fucking take me somewhere, and I remember seeing this place called Pigpens, and I wanted to go in. I was like 5, 6, and I wanted to go to Pigpens. I didn't know any better, you know. And my mom was just like, "You can't go into a place like that." And I was like, "A place like what?" And we just kept walking.
I remember getting in trouble driving down Broadway in San Francisco on the bus. We were riding with the school, and I just kept reading. Like, I was being a little smartass, and I was reading all of the different names of the places. Because on Broadway, there are like 10 strip clubs that are like back to back, and they all got crazy ass names and signs. And I was like, live, nude, women. Like, you know, it was just like reading all this shit. And like the teacher was like, can you please stop doing that? I know what you're doing. And I'm like, what? I'm just reading what I'm seeing. You want me to learn words, right? You want
Bro, it's funny though because it's just like you're a kid, you don't know any fucking better.
Yeah, dude, it was weird. I thought the city was weird as fuck after getting that exposure to it. And then I remember another time we drove through the hood to like get somewhere, and it was just straight up, bro. It looked like Walking Dead, like all the dope fiends
Yeah,
walking around.
there's still spots like that out in New York. There's still plenty of spots like that, like the North Shore of Staten Island, like specific pockets, like it's like that. Um, Brooklyn, you don't go to East New York. That's a rough spot. Like if you're not from there, you don't go there. You know,
Yeah,
because it's just like you're an outsider. You don't belong here. Get the fuck out.
yeah. You got to check in with someone if you're like visiting and shit.
Yeah, like if you're coming in, you gotta go in with someone you know. You know, like that's someone from the neighborhood. You know, like you don't just fucking show up unannounced. You know,
Yeah.
but that's anywhere in any city in any hood though. Like I feel like it's just like that anywhere. You know, like you have your pockets of like rough spots. You have your pockets of a more impoverished area. Like with Staten Island, it's actually literally split like north and south. So like the South Shore is more like suburbs, New Jersey esque, and then North Shore is like the rest of New York.
Okay. Okay. That's
But
that's
yeah,
that's that's pretty cool, man. I want to peep that out. When I went down to L.A., I had to check in with Frank from Sewer Rot. He took me
yeah,
around, you know. Yeah, I was like, shit, I'm not about to just be walking out here like, you know, in the motherfucking in L.A. like I don't know nobody and nothing, you know.
yeah. Funny enough, our drummer's girlfriend is originally from LA. That she ended up moving out here.
Wow, that's a change. That's a fucking one side to the other, huh?
No, I asked her one day like, what's it like going from like that to this? And it's just nuts to me, man. Like I thought fucking moving to Virginia was fucking weird. Nah, like that's just a whole other state of consciousness you're fucking changing. You know?
Is it snowing over there right now where you're at?
It's raining.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're about to get a
Raining.
crazy storm over here. That's gonna
You're
start.
getting rain or snow?
Rain. It doesn't
I was gonna
snow
say,
over
I don't
here.
know out there.
Yeah, we only get hail.
Nah, we got Snow. We haven't gotten snow this year, actually. Now that I think about it, or this winter. This has been a weird winter. Like we've
Yeah.
only had like two really, like 2 or 3 really, really cold days where it hit like 9, 10 degrees.
Damn. See, that's way
Mud.
colder than over here. Over here is like
I can't,
40.
I can't complain though because the fucking Midwest gets so much colder. Like it gets infinitely colder, you know?
I don't know how people do it, bro. I could not imagine anything lower than 30 fucking degrees. At that
Bro,
point, fuck that.
fucking insane to me, man. Like -10, -15, fucking blizzards. Fuck out of here. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that
I'll
shit
take
just
the hurricane.
sucks.
I'll take the hurricanes. I'm good, boss.
Yep, straight up. Give me the fucking. You know what? The weather's too good over here, man, and
The
it's
fuck it is, bro? You motherfuckers keep getting fucking wildfires out the ass.
nah. That's not weather though. I mean, I guess it is when it's all smoky for like weeks at a time.
That's definitely weather. Some shit, and then you have some fucking asshole who wants to fucking launch fireworks or some shit, and it's
Yeah,
dry as fuck out there, and it's just like, oh, surprise, here's a fire.
doing a fucking what's it called?
Fucking gender reveal.
Baby, yeah, gender reveal.
Yeah, bro.
Fucking, there was one guy that I guess they arrested him too. He came from the Midwest to go back to his high school reunion,
Yeah.
and this fucking piece of shit was driving as he was leaving, going to get on the plane to go back home. He was driving to the airport and throwing Molotov cocktails into open fields, like trying to start a wildfire. Like what a piece of shit, right? They caught him and they stopped the fire. He like started a really small fire, but he was trying to start it like in San Jose, and it's like what an asshole.
What a fucking asshole. That's fucking livelihood you're fucking with. That's lives you're fucking with. That's so much shit. Like, you're impacting so many fucking people's lives just for a fucking quick kick. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, dude. Like that shit was crazy to me. And then yeah,
Uh,
luckily I've been out of the range of the crazy fires happening, but I used to work for this one company, right, where I would talk to people from up north that had memberships with my company, and it was home related shit, right? There were
yeah.
so many people calling up to fucking cancel their plans because their home no longer existed. And these
Fuck.
motherfuckers were like, there were people that were saying, like, calling up for their relatives, yo, my whole family died in this house, like, I need to cancel this plan. And
Yo, they want the bag. That's what it is.
yeah, it was insane to me, bro. Like hearing that, like, people on the freeway melting in their cars, bro, people waiting too long to get the fuck out, like,
As fucked up as it sounds and as fucking demented and twisted as it sounds, that's some smart business. I gotta say, like, that's just some outside the box type thinking, like, yo, my fucking whole family just died in my house. Give me money.
right? Yeah, I need to cancel this
It's
and get
just
my
like,
refund. I need my
yo,
refund.
that's some fucking sick thinking. You gotta sit there and just sit there and just think about it for a second. Like, what the fuck?
Damn. I'm just going to start hitting motherfuckers with sob stories from now on whenever I'm calling up and
You'll be
anything.
shocked at the bag.
I'm going to call up fucking this chocolate company that I'm eating these chocolates from and say I found a rat in my thing and everybody died, and like, prior to that, and I
No,
need
no,
fucking
no,
a
no. You don't want
lifetime supply.
to. I know you gotta do. You gotta be like, yo, I just fucking had your chocolate. There was a rat in it, and now I'm sterile.
Yep. I need a refund and I need a lifetime supply.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, I was talking to one dude. I won't say his name on here, but you know him. Fucking, he said that he got like a year's supply of tea or some shit
I
by.
remember this
Yeah,
story.
you
I
remember that
remember this.
story?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, he finessed the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Boxes after boxes, bro. Like it's just like, can I get a free sample? Blah, blah, blah. There's
Yeah.
no yo. There's no harm in asking. You know
Closed mouth doesn't get fed.
exactly.
Yeah, 100%, bro. But yeah, man, it's fucking It's pretty crazy, man. What's next for Festergore? What do you got? You guys just dropped this project. I know you got some physical copies coming soon. What's up?
Yeah,
What's up with Festergore?
we got some shows coming up this month. We got a show this Saturday over at Mother Pug Saloon over on Staten Island. Um, First time actually playing pugs, which is actually a big staple out here in Staten. Um, Playing with the homies in Tombstoner. We're playing with Concrete Burial out from Jersey, but we're playing with Carnivore AD, so that's pretty fucking sick. Like it's just like I'll fucking listen to your guys' rendition of Race War, because obviously like Carnivore AD, like I love Carnivore, I love Typo, I love Pete Steele, period, but it's doing it to honor them, so I'm all for that, which is fucking cool, just because it's the surviving members from Carnivore just carrying on the torch.
Yeah.
Um, Next week we're playing St. Vitus for the first time. Shout out Zach Mild from Oxley for fucking putting that one together.
Yeah.
Fuck. We're playing Vitus for the first time with non-residents, Made for Lying. Um, I think the other band is called Hospital Bomber, if I'm
Oh
not
shit,
mistaken.
that's a crazy ass name for a band.
Bro, Long Island has some fucking crazy ass names. Let me fucking tell you. Like, you got a lot of fucking like heavy shit coming from out there, from that side of the fucking world. And then we make our first appearance in Jersey. That's Saturday on the 14th, I want to say. Actually, let me double check. And yeah, we're playing Saturday the 14th over at Mill Hill Basement with some fucking homies. We're playing with fucking Vivisect, we're playing with Sentient Horror, and we're playing with Cranial Damage. And it's just
Oh,
like, this is gonna be a fucking party. Let me fucking tell you.
right on,
And
dude.
like we played with Sentient Horror our first show with fucking Maul and Tombstoner. Um, we played our first show with Cranial Damage, but I've known them for a little bit now, just because just going to fucking shows, you see people. That's gonna be a good fucking time watching them play live. And Vivisect, like I've known those guys. I remember when those guys like were just forming. Um, so actually fucking getting that demo before fucking Desert Wasteland dropped it. Fucking, I'm hoping they're cooking something big this year, and I'm just excited for it. Um, yeah, that's gonna be a good time over at the Mill Hill Basement.
Right on.
Um, we're songwriting right now. We're fucking funny enough. Once again, shout out Big Daddy Flerch, because fucking you already know what I'm doing with this fucking full length. You already see this shit.
Damn, the synths, baby.
I'm breaking out the synth on this shit with the fucking shout out to fucking Void Manufacturing, because you already know they got them fucking crazy ass modulations, and if you're not using modulation, you're a sucker.
Yep, yep.
It's gonna be a good fucking time with that shit. I'm doing like one or two fucking synthy interludes on the full length, and we're just fucking cranking out fucking jam after jam right now. I think we got about like 4 songs down, I'd say four and a
Okay.
half, and we got
Damn.
like a four in the oven right now. So like we're trying to hit the fucking studio come fucking April May time frame, get that shit going. Um, we got some big plans with that shit, which I'm still baffled about, but I can't really say much about it just yet.
What would you
Um,
call? What would you say the length of a full length for you is? I've. It's funny because like I've always like suggested, oh, you need this many more, and it's so all over the place. Like Mike is like 6 or 7, and then like other bands are like fucking 16, and then fucking grindcore bands are like fucking 30. So like, where?
but here's the thing that you have to keep in mind. What's the length of each song?
Yeah.
So like with the grindcore song, you get like perfect example. That's the song.
Yeah.
That's literally the song. I'm done. That's a grindcore song. I would say with our fucking full length, we're aiming for 8 with with maybe two synth interludes. So in total, like 6 songs with vocals without like pure synth, and then 2 other songs. Um, but we're recording more than that. I'm gonna leave that out there. Um, that's really the goal right now, though. Just fucking writing, playing shows, getting everything organized for the fucking full length drop. Um, we have one tentative title. Not even gonna fucking say it just yet, just because we're still fucking like not bickering, but like we're still like weighing out the options. Like, all right, what are we gonna fucking call this thing? You know? Um, we're still gonna keep it fucking like. I feel like with the full length, what we're aiming for, so like you could tell like the song growth on synchronizing the cosmos from the beginning, from where we started with the first 2 songs, Festering Gore and Surrender to Madness, to the later things that we wrote with The View from Halfway Down and Lost to the Bog. Um, we're basically taking stuff from the latter and just expanding on it for the most
Yeah.
part, while keeping some elements from like the early stuff that we did on there. You know what I mean?
I like that because that I feel like that's essentially like I was saying about a demo. It shows like your versatility and what you're capable of. But by going back and revisiting, what you liked about those to make a project happen, um, it you do justice to the people that are listening, and you do justice to the body of work you've already laid down. Like Seep, and I've fucking said it a million times this year. The reason I loved Hymns to the Gore, the reason it was my album of the year, was because it took what was great about that demo and made it into a full length. And I that's what I was hoping for. Like I hope I get more of this, sound, and they fucking did it.
Yeah, that's one thing. Him to the Gore is just such a fucking phenomenal piece of work from start to finish. Shout out Big Daddy Gore for fucking laying that piece of work out there. Hold up, hold up. We flexing out here.
You got this one too?
I got this one.
Oh, you got the record. Ah, I want it so bad, and I could not fucking afford it, man.
Hold up, hold up. Wait a See that green?
Fuck, dude. I know they only got like all black now.
Yup. I
That
got that
wasn't
green.
released on. That wasn't released by Seep. Who put that one out?
This one, if I'm not mistaken, was
Was it Scumlord Distro or no?
Rotten. Extremely Rotten
Extremely
Productions.
Rotten Productions. That's right.
Extremely Rotten Productions dropped this one. Fucking, I love this fucking album so fucking much.
Yeah,
I've
he
had
killed it.
I've had this one on. I just had it on like a few days ago. On the record. Obviously, like I stream shit, but like if I want to like sit here and just like actually enjoy it, like I'll put it on my fucking system. You know, like whether I'm listening to this, whether I'm listening to Blue Nothing, fucking whatever. Like I just want to sit here and actually enjoy the shit. You know.
Yeah, I got like a what cassette? I play Anatomy of the Beast by Intestine Ballism on fucking repeat on my cassette, dude. Just because I think it's so cool to
That's a
have it
fuck.
on a cassette.
I actually have that over here somewhere. I
From
remember when they sewer rot repressed it.
yeah, yeah,
No, that's nothing. Yeah, right here.
yes, dude. I love that tape. Everything was so great about that. Their Sewer Rock Classics, The Vault, is such a cool concept.
Bro, you fuck with Finnish shit?
Oh yeah. Oh man, you got that,
Yeah,
dude.
buddy.
So on the top of his site, it says bumming out collector nerds since whenever, right? And that's fucking me like half the time. I keep missing out on shit. I got lucky on this last one because I guess there were some fucked up copies of the mag that came out.
Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
thank God, because I didn't have any money when the magazine dropped. And then fucking, I got, one of the copies with the blemish on it. And I'm like, I don't mind the blemish. I wanted to read Ken's article in the fucking thing. Like, I'm
I,
such a nerd for that shit.
I still got to say my favorite box set that I own is this. I don't know if you're ready for this. This is actually like one of my all-time favorite fucking black metal
Is
bands.
it the Tankard box set? Oh, you got the dissection box, dude. I almost bought that recently from fucking what's it called?
I bought it off Melanie.
Yeah, that's where you bought it. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
bought it off Melanie. Shout out to her fucking Melanie loves death metal.
Big
What
shout
was the
out.
fucking Born Dead Productions? Her fucking distro.
Yep, Born Dead collection.
Yep. Fucking shout out. I got a lot of good shit off of her.
Me too.
I got a lot of good shit off of her. Like I thought like shit's lost forever. I'll never be able to get this. I've lucked out with her big time. And yeah, like
I got
I think
Ritual on vinyl from her.
I this from her. What the fuck else did I get from her? I got a bunch of fucking Bolt Thrower tapes off of her.
Oh, you got those?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I fucking missed out. So like right now, like I said, I'm on tape gridlock, so there's been so much shit that I've been wanting to get. Oh, dude. That's so fucking cool.
Bro, it's ever since the pandemic, that's when I started fucking getting heavy into the tapes because I've always been a fucking big record guy.
I got this from her recently.
Let me see. Oh shit.
Spectral Wound, fucking
Oh shit.
two cassette tape, fucking
Actually, you wanna know what I
box.
managed to find? I
Huh.
fucking I showed this to Mike and he fucking shit bricks when he actually fucking found out that I got this in the fucking wild.
The fuck is that?
You don't know what this is?
Is that what's what's in the slipcase? I haven't seen that before. No. The Noxious Ruin Warflare shit slime demo, dude. Oh my god. I had never seen the outside of that. That's
Yeah,
crazy. I've only heard about it.
that's the slipcase.
Dude, that's so fucking cool.
Bro, like I fucking nerd the fuck out when it comes to Flourish. Like I have both because I'm a sick fuck. I had to get both fucking copies of the first press of fucking Psychedelic Realms of Hell on tape. So I have both green and pink. Um, I got the fucking Writhing Shadows Flourish split. I have the one thing I'm still hunting for, which I still can't fucking find, is the original fucking Lurking Doom. I don't have that, but what I do have, brother, what I do have is this.
Damn. Oh, that's sick.
And of course I have fucking Mixophobia over here.
Yep. See, I missed out on the Mixophobia.
Come
Fuck.
on, still the greatest split of the year of 2022. Of course, I had to cop that.
Absolute Convergence. I got a copy of that.
Best split of the year, hands down. And that's tough for me to say because of how much I love medieval grime.
Yeah,
I
that was my
fucking
split. That was mine of the year.
that, that was such a fucking hard choice. That was such a hard fucking choice for me to make, and it hurt. But it didn't hurt me so much just because both fucking Brendan and Dan are in Fume, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Brendan Dean. Well, I mean, both of those guys. It's so crazy that they're in a band together. Like it just
I
trips me up.
Bro, it makes me so happy knowing that those two guys are in a band together because of the amount of fucking sick ass riffs that they fucking produce. And not even just that, the vocals. Bro, like they're both fucking phenomenal vocalists. So it's just like you have that, you have their fucking not even just guitarist mind, but just like musical mind based just coming up with this shit. Like that intestinal hex fucking EP that dropped in 2021.
They're like
Fuck,
if you
bro.
got like Professor X and Magneto of death metal and put them together in a band.
Bro, it's literally it's Professor X and yeah, you're right. the absolute best way to describe it. Like, oh my god, it's true though. It's
It
fucking
is. It is.
like these guys. They don't miss. They
They
don't
don't.
fucking miss. It's not fair.
There's
The
I had
bar is too high.
I
It's
was
too high.
I talked to Brendan on here, and he said he was telling me that he's like, yeah, Dan's way better than me. He was like, he was at my house one time, and I had a track completely done, and he said, and I had the flu. He said, so I'm laying there with the fever, and I like pass out, and he said, I wake up and I see Dan just sitting there hunched over the computer with the guitar, and they didn't even talk about the track at all or anything, right? And then Dan was like, all right, I'm done, and he was like, here, I'll play it for you one time. He woke him up and he played it. And he's like, I'm laying there dying. He's like, I listened to the track and I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I would have told you to do. Perfect. You killed it. And then back out, you know? Like the way they work together is just crazy. The way
I just
that,
want to
yeah.
just I want to be a fly on the wall, just watching them both interact with just the songwriting process.
Yeah.
I would like just sitting there and just watching them both interact, just to see. I would, bro, like that's just a fucking fountain of knowledge split between the two of them.
Oh, dude.
Just
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
so much.
Yeah. I need to get both of them on the show. Like, I've had both of them on the show, but now I
Yeah,
need to have them
both at
both
the same
together.
time,
Yeah.
both together.
Yeah,
Fucking
that would be crazy. And I'll have it as Gut Void because I've had them on,
oh,
underneath their other bands, and I'll be like, all right, Gut Void's on now, and we're
bro,
talking.
that fucking release last year from them, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
They don't. It's not fair. I want to be like that. They don't ever fucking miss.
Yeah,
But god damn, yo, you got to get Writhing Shadows on here too.
yeah. I haven't even thought to talk to them. I listen to them and I love them. That like bolt
That,
throwery like
that was
sound.
like that was my favorite full length of the year. In all honesty,
That's war metal, man. That's that war shit.
bro, like that was legitimately my fucking go to. Like, funny enough, actually, when we were getting ready to record Synchronizing the Cosmos, I was just like, I don't give a fuck about anything else. As long as our bass sounds like that, I'm good. I don't give a fuck about anything else. We have the fucking tone guitar wise. The drums make it work. We need that bass tone. Like that was my reference, the
You know,
Writhing Shadows.
low end. I'm telling you too. Right now in death metal, low end it's make or break for a lot of fucking bands, or it can be the thing that's holding a band back from being where they need to be. Like, you listen to like that whatever fucking Cody is doing down there with Sangui Sugabog, because I know he does
Yeah.
all their mixing. That if you can get that bass tone on some shit where it sounds full and it's like you're fucking there,
So we were approached like after we played fucking Mr. Beery's out in Long Island. Like they were just there was this one guy, I forgot his fucking name. He wanted us actually to come back out there at some point in this year for a fucking fest. And I was like, I'm fucking fit. I want to play a fest this year. And he was just like, you have such a fucking thick wall of sound without a bassist right now. And I was just like, I know. Like he handles all the low end with his fucking tone, and I'm the fucking guy with the fucking mids, you know? Um, but for the fucking demo, or not the demo, the EP, I wrote all the bass for it and I fucking recorded all that shit. And I knew exactly what the fuck I wanted with it because we basically sculpted all these fucking riffs together, you know?
Yeah.
Like we literally sat there. I think the hardest part with Festergore was trying to find a bassist.
Yeah.
And we just haven't had any real luck. Like the first guy we had that actually fucking that stuck with us for like the first two shows, Matt. Shout out to Matt. We appreciate him for fucking putting in the effort, but it just wasn't what we were looking for, you know.
It's
Unfortunately,
hard. It's hard to find a bassist. Bloodspawn had difficulty finding a bassist. I don't know what it
it
is with bassists, man, but
just want a fucking guy to hold the low end. Like the perfect example Steve actually said. for the drummer to feel alone in the rhythm section, that's what it felt like without bass.
Yeah.
Like you're the rhythm section. That's it. Like not rhythm guitar, none of that. Just bass and drum. Like that's it. It's you. So it like when I did the fucking laid down the bass tracks for the fucking EP, I was just thinking like a bassist as best as possible, just following all of his cues, you know, instead of like
Damn.
I would have done on guitar. Because you, bro, like if you can fucking play a D beat on guitar, you're fucking good. If you can accent what the fucking drums are doing with the fucking bass, you're even better. Which is what I was trying to do. I'm glad I somewhat accomplished it, you know?
Yeah, that's damn, dude. The way you just said that just blew my fucking mind. I feel like people are gonna take that away from this. That the drummer is alone. If there's no like fucking bass, like
Solid.
that's the rhythm section right there.
And that's the backbone to the whole fucking thing. If you have a fucking weak back, what the fuck do you have?
Yeah. Damn. And fucking and you know what? I feel like a big issue in a lot of bands, or at least the bands I was in, everyone wants to be fucking lead guitar. Like, and it's like bass is like an afterthought.
You wanna know the funny thing is out of all of this? After like my old project like died, I wanted to do bass. I want fucking bass, but it just didn't work out that way because I knew exactly what I wanted for the guitar and nobody was gonna fucking do it the way I wanted it except for me. So I was just like, all right, I'll put my fucking spin on it. But at least I got to record the bass. That was cool.
Yeah, and bass is strange to me. I have a bass and I'm actually just starting to fuck around with it, and like it's really interesting to me because I got to really listen for it, like in songs. Growing up, what?
Bro, it is prevalent in salsa music. It is so prevalent. If you want to fucking pick up bass, learn salsa bass.
Yeah, salsa bass.
Bro, fucking spicy.
Yeah. I was
Love it.
watching Primus the other day on that South Park concert that they did in the 25th
Yeah.
anniversary. And that motherfucker still goes on the motherfucking bass. He's like, doodle, 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 doodle. And I'm like, how the
You
fuck?
from Metallica years ago and they fucking turned him down saying he was too young, but listen, like you have fucking talent, like you do your thing.
Yeah. I think it's better. I think that's good he didn't end up in Metallica because I still
Oh,
got some respect for him.
man.
Being in Primus instead.
I'm here for a paycheck.
Yeah, seriously. Hey man, if you sell out, you better
You're selling
sell out, right? Like,
exactly selling out. You best be selling out stadiums, boss.
yeah, that's what I'll do. If I ever sell out, man, I'm fucking gonna be doing this on motherfucking CNN or Fox News, I'm talking to some death metal fucking guys today.
Yo, if it gets that paycheck, it gets that paycheck. That's all that matters, boss.
100%, dude. But
What
yeah,
was I gonna?
man.
That low end is everything, and just actually, one funny thing, we had one guy try out. He wasn't a bad bassist. He was just sketchy as fuck. Like he was sketchy as fuck, and I couldn't get over how fucking sketchy he was. Like he was literally asking him, "You guys aren't cops, right? You tell me if you were, right?" Like I'm only kidding, and it's just like that wasn't a joke, bro.
I know he was feeling you guys.
So we
Uh,
did like a little digging and shit, and it's just like everything's out on the fucking internet, you know? And it's just like I don't think we should fuck with this guy.
yeah, fucking show up one day to the practice space and everything's gone and shit.
No, no, like more along the lines of you're trying to get into Canada, and it's just like let you. You wouldn't mind if we open your guitar cases, right? Yeah, sure, go ahead. And there's just fucking bricks in there, and it's just like,
Yeah.
fuck out. Nah, keep that. I'm good. I'm trying to get to Canada, man.
Yeah, dude. I feel that, man. When I was in the first band that I was in, we were this fucking scene band. Like we were straight metalcore. Like it was hardcore. I just didn't even know what hardcore was yet. You know, all I knew was it was skinny jeans and straightened hair and shit. And yeah, I know. And we had this dude come, and he was like the vocalist. Like they were like he can scream, he can do all the. For some reason, the other guitarists didn't trust me with doing vocals, and I was like, bro, I do it what I hear, you know, and I can do it. And he's like, no, 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 this guy's a professional. He's in 3 different bands, and he needs to come over here. So the dude comes over, and he's this Mexican cat, wearing a Cannibal Corpse shirt, and he hates fucking the scene. And I was like, it was my first exposure to Cannibal Corpse too. So I was like, man, fuck Cannibal Corpse if they're like this guy. Because he starts talking to me, and I'm like, hey, so what are we going to do? And he was like, look, man, because we had 3 guitarists. He was like, this isn't no motherfucking, this isn't no fucking Iron Maiden. You need to put that guitar down and pick up that bass. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, we have a bassist. And he was like, nah. He's like, or we don't even need you in the band. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, hey, all right, so let's start playing some songs or whatever. So they taught me their songs. I learned them real quick. And then I asked the guy, so I was like, so what are the lyrics like? Like, what kind of theme are we going for here? And he says, oh, my lyrics, they're all about fucking killing fucking emo scene fucking kids and ripping their fucking heads off. And I'm just like,
God.
I was like,
So edgy, bro.
fuck this dude. Like, I remember just thinking at that time, like, fuck this dude. And then we had this drummer that was so badass. He was the first guy that told me about black metal and shit. And he was like, oh, Behemoth is the shit. Like, I never heard of any of these bands until I met him. And he was the kind of drummer that, like, you play anything and he would just pick up on it like that and just, like, set the pace for you. And they fucking, so anyways, like, this dude, after like one practice, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be me or this guy in the band, because clearly he doesn't like any of us, but if you want him because he's the professional, whatever, right? So fucking they were like, yeah, we agree, we're gonna let that guy leave or whatever. Then we did our first show, and they didn't like fucking the third guitarist because he couldn't keep up with the shit we were writing. And I was like, well, it makes sense, you know, so we were cool about it. You know, we're not going to be able to do all 3 of us because, you know, I don't know who's doing rhythm. I'm doing lead. Homeboy's playing rhythm over here. And then you're like doing basically identically playing what he's playing, you know, so it didn't make sense. So he ended up dipping out. And then fucking what pissed me off was I was like, okay, so we got the lineup now. We got like 4 of us or whatever, bassist, 2 guitars, and the drummer. And I was like, I'm trying to do vocals. But they kept trying to bring somebody else in to do vocals. And we were like 18. They brought in this like 40-year-old like tweaker dude. And they were like, he was in a band back in the fucking, he was in a new metal band, bro. Like in the early fucking 2000s. And like, they're like, yeah, he's totally legit. And he lives in his van, bro. And he was just telling me about all the times he used to smoke meth and, you know, hook up with chicks in his van. And I'm like, that's so weird, dude. And but the guy could scream, and I was like, and he was at least got along with us. So, and he was working out all the time. Like, he was obsessed with working out and getting a pump. And so fucking this dude comes in, and like, we're like, all right, whatever, you know, don't have a PA. Never had a PA. So this guy's in here dry screaming everything while we're like practicing. And I'm like, this is weird as fuck. We're a bunch of young kids. And then there's this guy. Then I show up to practice one day, and there's a different drummer at practice. And I'm like, who the fuck's this guy? I'm like, where's Jeremy? Like, where's the guy? And they're like, oh no, this is our new drummer. And I'm like, you guys changed the drummer without telling me? They're like, yeah, we didn't like Jeremy. He was too fat. He didn't fit in with us. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? He was like the best drummer. He's our friend. He's like a good friend of ours. Like, what the fuck? I call up Jeremy. I'm like, what's going on, Jeremy? And he was like, dude, they kicked me out. They didn't tell you. They said everyone agreed. I'm like, no, dude, like, this is fucking bullshit. I was like, you're a badass drummer. This doesn't make any sense. And like the new drummer, I'm like, well, what does this guy know? Is this guy good? The guy, he hasn't learned drums yet, but he's gonna figure it out. And that's when I dipped. I was like, yeah, this is stupid as fuck. What are we
That's
doing
going
in this band?
nowhere.
They were like, no, you know what my friend said to me? He said, he's going to learn. He said, look at his gauges. I was like, I was like, the gauges
Bro.
ain't going to play the drums like fucking Jeremy did, bro.
They're just like fuck these.
That kid was so good on the
Like,
fucking drums.
bro, what the fuck? Oh
Yeah.
my god. People are fucking stupid, I swear to God.
Yeah. That, that motherfucker. He's going to learn the drums. Like, are you fucking stupid?
Bro, nah, we're
Yeah.
good.
That's
We're good
why
on.
that is why I went into hip hop because I said I'm never fucking being in a band again after dealing with this nightmare band and all the wasted time, wasted practice, wasted songs that I wrote, you know, like
That was my old band, believe it or not. Like, just the waste of time. 7 years down the fucking drain. Um, yeah, like I said before, there were lessons learned, but you know what? You, I want to say this was back in 2021. We opened up for Crusadist and in Human Condition, like my old band, and after that, we were gonna fucking finally record this fucking EP that we've been fucking getting ready to fucking do, getting ready to do for fucking years. I laid down the scratch tracks, I recorded it all, everything's fucking good to go. I brought them over to fucking listen to the scratch tracks to make sure that this is what we're going with. They said it's good, okay, we can proceed. We didn't practice at all. We didn't record it all. We kept canceling show after show just because of X, Y, and Z happening. And December of 2021 was when we finally fucking called it quits. Basically said, all right, we're done. Like, if you cancel another show, that's it. Like, I'm fucking done with y'all. And me and Steve just met up that October just to fucking see what we could do with Festergore. And we just took shit seriously from there while my old project was just falling to the wayside and then just fucking called it quits. And it was one of the best decisions I ever made.
yeah, dude. And isn't it so weird like working with people that make shit happen? You know what I mean? Like that
Like,
understand what you got to do. Like that I like in that band whenever we didn't even have an idea or of an album, a EP, even a fucking demo. There were zero plans to fucking record. It was practice and do a show because all that other shit. What the dude told me was we're gonna do shows and someone's gonna hear us and then they're gonna sign us and then we're gonna fucking go record in a studio, you know, like on their dollar. And I'm like,
yeah.
okay, that's how it works, I guess, because I was so naive to the scene and it's like, no, you make that shit yourself, and it's not hard to make it.
Make the fucking moves. You make the moves. You make the fucking decisions. You make all the fucking choices because at the end of the fucking day, nobody's gonna fucking do it for you. Like with Vexation, like with the old fucking band Vexation, like I kept trying to fucking do everything. I fucking ran the page. I did this. Wrote all the fucking riffs, X, Y, and Z. And you could fucking lead that horse to water. It ain't fucking drinking, brother. And that's the one thing I love about Festergore. Everyone's hungry. Everyone wants to do this. Everyone loves fucking death metal. Everyone wants a piece of that fucking pie. Like every single one of us want to fucking etch our names on that fucking wall. Like just to give our fucking offering to this fucking thing we love called metal. You know? And
Yeah.
it's just fucking it's such a gratifying feeling actually being able to fucking do it because everyone wants to fucking do it. And we're just making shit happen. Like me and Steve first jammed October 2021. Tommy came in November 2021. We didn't get Ryan until February 2022. We played our first show in July. We recorded our EP in September, dropped it in November, and played a string of shows in that short time span. Like in less than a year, like we managed to do all that versus like just dealing with just we weren't bickering. Like there's none of that. Like everyone was on the same page. And it's just fucking insane to me, like what a healthy functioning band is compared to what I came from.
Yeah, I totally
Shitting
hear
on
you on
guys
that.
and like my boy Dima, like I love that dude. Like that's one of my best friends. He's my son's godfather, you know, like he's me and him through thick and thin, and he understands it. And same thing with Craig for the most part. Like he got what the fuck was going on. Like he knew like I wanted to keep doing music, and some of the guys just lost the fucking drive.
Yeah. It happens too as you get older, man. You know, like people are like, "Well, I didn't hit my break yet." Like fucking it is what it is, you know. Like I that's how I
Exactly.
felt for a long time until I started doing this shit again. And then the opportunities start opening up. Fucking, you know, people are asking me to collab on shit like musically. I thought I was done. I hung up the microphone. Like I'm not doing
Bro,
shit anymore.
shut up. You're exploring the booty verse. You ain't done.
Yeah, that was the song. So I did that shit like as a
You're out
joke.
there exploring the booty verse. You're not done.
Dude, we did that as a fucking joke. And fucking then I did one other track that never got released with Mike, and you know, that was how Fluids heard of me, because they
Bro.
heard, because I said something about fluids in it, and they hit me up and they were like, "Hey, we heard that song you did with Mike," and I was like, "Oh shit," and then
Bro, you're telling me butt incantation got you an interview with.
it didn't just get me an interview. We got a full length drop in. Isn't it weird how the world works? Isn't it strange how like the you least expect? Yeah, there's a full length drop in, and I can't say the title of it yet, but
A
we're
butt incant. Wait, is it a butt incantation
no,
part two?
no,
Oh,
it's Fluids X Me Vizzle, and it's in the same kind of vein. Like it's basically if Fluids like just used me as like their rap puppet, you know, for an
bro,
album.
it produced a rap album. This is what's
Yeah.
happening.
Have you
I'm
heard the single?
no, actually.
Oh, it's out. Yeah, it's on Rectal Purulence. I'll send you a physical copy too. I'm getting some physical copies.
Out.
Yeah, it's on a biz card.
Oh my fucking god. That's gold. I love that
Isn't
I
that weird?
much. It's weird, but it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, dude. I was like so shocked when it happened, and I was like, everyone else is gonna be like, what the fuck when this comes out? And
Oh, they're gonna have my reaction. They're just gonna die.
yeah, I can't wait to see the full length, and there's some big plans for it, so I can't wait like to see how it finally comes together. I think it might take more time. I don't even know what percent we're done with the project. I said it was like 40% done last time, but now we might be 50, but I still don't know. We could be
You're
fucking
done.
90.
When they say
Huh?
you're done when they say you're done.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just keep getting a message. They send me the track, and then I'm like, okay, I'll do it. But yeah, I think there are like 7 tracks that are done already on this for this album. So you know, and then they range anywhere from like 3 minutes to like 5 minutes. So you know, we might be doing more. I might do some skits or some shit for it. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, dude. I got this thing that I actually recently bought, and I want to put it to use.
The fuck is that?
This is a it's an actual mic. It's a phone from
It's a phone
fucking
mic.
yeah. A guy turned it into a microphone.
Some Bell Atlantic type shit.
That's dude. It's what'd you say?
Bell Atlantic.
Bell Atlantic.
Yeah, this was before fucking 18. It was Bell Atlantic, and then it got bought out by Verizon.
It says Bell System property on the phone.
Yep, that's a Bell Atlantic phone.
Yeah, fucking this guy mods them and then adds a like filter on it with a knob, and then like people record lo-fi music and shit with it. So I might have a lo-fi project coming out, and I have a full hyper pop fucking album that I've recorded. That is, it's very heavy with the auto tune and voice modulation, and it's like poppy hip hop type shit. And
Okay.
that project is probably gonna get released on my side label because like the cat's out of the bag now. But me and
Yeah.
Noah from Bloodspawn, have been doing Murder City Records, and I'm thinking of doing like my own hip hop label on the side, or just like a label that I'll do for miscellaneous releases because I don't want to put it under Murder City Records. That'd be weird to
Yeah.
have a pop
Yeah.
album on there.
I
But
get that. Man, and I thought I was doing something fucking adventurous, just playing speed metal on the side.
yeah, hey, speed metal's fucking sick, bro.
Bro, you want to see my ripper? Hold up.
Yeah. Is that fucking gold?
Yeah, baby.
Damn. Dude, that's badass. Holy
Fucking
shit.
had to break this thing on out. I miss playing a six string, honestly. I haven't played in a while.
Yeah, man. I
Now,
only have six string.
because this fucking monster's a seven,
Yeah.
and my fucking ice destroyer that I'm finishing up building is a seven as well, but this one's gonna have a Floyd on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, once you go Floyd, you can't go back, bro. It just feels
I,
so
I,
good.
bro, it's gonna be so weird because I've always played fixed bridge except one time, and it's a guitar I'm actually getting ready to send out to a mutual friend of ours. That was my first Floyd bridge, and I fucking hated it at the time because I was a stupid, inexperienced teenager. Like, oh, this is gonna be my first guitar I buy with my own money after being a busboy for like 2 fucking months.
Yeah.
So I paid like fucking $600, whatever the fuck it was, for this fucking Jackson, and I had a Floyd on it, and I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing with this Floyd. Let me be Dimebag or some shit like that, and I was like, wow, and then it
Yeah.
just fell, and it kept falling out of tune, and I had no idea how to fucking deal with it, and I was like, this is dog shit. So I went back to my fucking fixed bridge, and it was just like, yep, I'm home.
Yep.
So at least now with the knowledge that I have of playing a Floyd, I should have an easier time. We'll see what happens. But at least I know Ryan's gonna fucking keep that thing in tune for me because God knows I fucking can.
Yeah, dude. I know that feeling, man. I fucking you know what pissed me off? I got my whenever I had my shit taken care of, I would take it into Guitar Center because during the pandemic there were no mom and pop shops that were open where I could get like a decent setup on my guitar. So
Yeah.
I would go to Guitar Center and the guy that was there was a fucking idiot, bro. Like I would go in there and be like, "Yo, I need this tune to C standard. Can you fucking I was like, can you tune it to C standard, change out the strings for me or whatever, just do all this shit. And then make sure it's intonated, please, because I would always fuck up my intonation by adjusting the
Yeah.
screws and shit. And then make sure the bridge is cool. And this motherfucker was like, "Oh, this guitar wasn't designed for C standard tuning. Only baritone guitars are for C standard." And I'm like, "No, you're fucking stupid, bro. Like, I play in
Fuck
C
out,
standard." Like,
fix my shit, or fuck out of here. Get someone that can do it because you're obviously a fucking amateur.
yeah, dude. And then I took it to the guy was a total douchebag. And then yeah, and then they charge you like 80 to like $120. Fucking I finally get a mom and pop shop that's open. I found a decent one. After the pandemic like eased up and shit. Go over there, fucking $40. Bam, they do my shit perfect. They're like, "Oh, there's not any intense shit." Yeah, C standard,
You
cool.
beat a mom and pop shop, period.
Mm-hmm.
And funny enough, there's one out here that I fucking swear by. I know Ryan swears by another one, but I've been going to fucking Castellano's House of Music for like the last fucking 33 now. I started going at 15, like over 15 years. I've been going there for over 15 years now. I've been going there for 17, 18 years, almost 20 years. I've been going to fucking Castellanos. And I've never had a single problem with them, period. Like, they've always taken care of me.
Yeah, dude. That's what I like about mom and pop shops. Like they'll do your shit. I had some pickups thrown in my shit at this spot.
Yep.
They charged me like fucking it was like $60. You know, they toss in both of the pickups, swap out, did everything. Fucking and then these motherfuckers fucked up on the installation or whatever. I called them up and I realized, yo, it's draining all my batteries. Fucking they're like, "Are you leaving it
Oh, you
plugged
have
in?"
active pickups.
Yeah, yeah. And I got some as a gift. My mother-in-law got me what are they called? The fucking Fishman Fluences.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got those put in my Jackson. And yeah, fucking I go back there, they swap it all out, they fix my shit. I broke my fucking the back plate on it because I kept popping it off over and over again. And yeah, they fucking fixed everything for me. You know, no charge or anything. Like mom and pop is the fucking way to go.
Yeah.
Castellanos, how long they been in business?
They've been in business since the fucking 70s, I want to say. Fun,
Damn.
funny enough, the son, Richie Castellano, is actually the guitarist in Blue Oyster Cult right now.
Really?
Yeah, funny enough, you know who we used to teach at that shop?
Hmm.
Bumblefoot.
Shut the fuck up. For real?
Fact check me.
You're kidding me.
I'm dead ass.
Motherfucking Bumblefoot.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that name in so long, dude.
bro. Castellanos. It's a fucking. It's wild what the fuck came out there. Like it's just the fucking. I haven't been there in a little bit. I think the last time I went, I was supposed to buy strings and I came back with a bunch of other shit, as I always do. I want to say that was like 3 months ago.
You just blew my mind. I haven't heard that name in over 10 years, bro.
Yeah, bro. Fucking that dude was a fucking maniac.
From
Uh,
Brooklyn. From fucking Brooklyn.
yeah, yeah. Bumblefoot used to teach at Castellanos House of Music. Um, there is a guy named Anthony Gonzalez. He's like one of the local shredders from out here. He he taught at Castellanos for a little bit. I'm not sure if he still does or not, but I'm not sure if you're familiar with this old fucking like 80s rock band called Cities.
Mm-mm.
Well, he played for them out in Europe. Like he was their fucking like touring guitarist.
I'm writing that down. I'm gonna peep them. He was like
Yeah,
shredding with them too.
yeah, Gons. That dude's a fucking maniac.
Where did you learn guitar? Like when did you pick that
I
shit
don't
up?
know. I picked it up originally at like fucking 12 years old, but I couldn't play fuck all anything. Um, then like at 15, I wanted to play like fucking Iron Maiden, Misfits, and Green Day, and then afterwards I got that CD, and then I was just like, I want to play this. Like I want to play fucking. I want to play Beyond the Cemetery. I want to play fucking Entrails Ripped from a Virgin's Cunt. Like I want to play shit like that, you know.
You want to be
And
playing the and like that crazy shit.
and I will never forget the first song that I learned fully to completion from start to finish was "Hallowed Be Thy Name" by Iron Maiden at 15,
Yeah.
which was mind blowing to me. Like I started taking that shit fucking seriously. Like I was just sitting there, just a slave to the metronome, like a fucking slave to it. Like it was just like a sick devotion almost. And I didn't really get more into leads until like my early 20s, I'd say. Like I was always like a solid rhythm player, and then like I started exploring it more like when I was like 22, 23. And then I ended up my boy Robbie, Shout out Robbie Padavano. He's in a band called Sanitarius. And he's actually playing bass for this Staten Island hardcore band right now, in Rage. And they're an old band, in Rage actually. Um, but he actually taught me how to do leads and solos too. Like he basically just laid out the map for me, and he was just like, "All right, we're taking you up Shred Mountain. Here's all your
Damn,
gear,
dude.
what you're gonna need," and just basically taught me specific techniques that I didn't know I was fucking doing, like legato. Apparently, like I'm a big fan of the harmonic minor scale. And I wanted to get into different scales as well and see how everything else worked together. And he was just like, now you're actually thinking like a lead guitarist, just trying to piece all of this together. Um, Whether you're doing hammer-ons, pull-offs, legato, you're fucking doing fucking speed picking type shit, bends, like it's all a part of it. And it's just fucking nuts to me. Like what I'm doing now, like those leads that I wrote on fucking synchronizing the cosmos, like I couldn't have done that 10 years ago. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, it takes time to
But
fucking
it,
build the dexterity, man.
it's just all a climb. And the climb never ends. The climb never ends. And that's the beautiful part of it, because there's just always something you can learn. Like I was showing our other guitarist Tommy like my three favorite scales, and that's Hungarian, Hirajoshi, and harmonic minor, three H's. But
Damn. That once you implement the music theory, isn't it so fucking like it's
it's
a
mind blowing. Like
yeah, yeah.
it's mind blowing because like I went into this like wanting to make like mindless fucking autopsy worship, and here I am like, oh, I'm thinking, oops.
And that's why it's a trip when you see like Brendan Dean and fucking Daniel Bonifiglio, because they're just like supercomputers with that kind of shit. Like they hear it and they're just like,
Yo,
"Oh,
yeah,
yes."
bro.
You know?
Like me to them is literally a caveman just discovering fire and them just civilization. Like that. Like I look at those guys as like inspirations, like in regards with like just guitar work. Like it's just like this is the shit that I aspire for down the road. Like I aspire for that type of shit. But my biggest aspiration, I have to say, is thinking as outside of the box as possible, like Mike does.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's my big,
100%.
because there is not a musician in this fucking metal world that's like fucking Big Daddy Flerch. Like it you sit down and you listen to fucking Psychedelic Realms of Hell, you just hear the constant changes, you hear the callbacks, you hear all the fucking proper effects used that just elevate it even further, and it's just fucking, it's nuts. It's fucking nuts that this came out of his head, you know?
Yeah, and he took forever with it, and he perfectly calculated it, and it's an amalgamation of all the shit that he's done for years. Just that guy is just he's just a good person, you know? And
He is such a good soul. He is a good soul. He is such a good-hearted human being, but he's also such a phenomenal musician. He's such a phenomenal musician. And I feel like people are starting to realize, like, oh shit, like, this is, we slept on this. We're fucking dumb, you know? Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, like, just the shit that, or just perfect example also, like, look at that fucking Mixophobia split. Like, Benephilic Priapism is probably Priapism or Priapism.
I don't know. I can't remember.
That that song is probably one of my all-time favorite Flerch songs, and it just encapsulates everything that they've done into one fucking song.
Blenophobic priapism. Priapism.
Xenophobicism. That
Priapism.
song encapsulates everything that they've done
Yeah.
in one song. Just riddle me that. That's all I'm saying, man. You know.
Yeah, the song that really hit me with them and it's the Swamp Thing fucking cover,
Bro,
because the vibe that they put out with that was the craziest. Like, I cried to that video when I saw it
I
the
love
first
Mike.
time.
I love Mike. I love War Lurch. I can't listen to Swamp Thing again.
Yeah.
No, there's a story behind it. I told him, and I'll tell you now, and everyone who's gonna listen to this. My son's favorite War Lurch song is Swamp Thing. The amount of times that we've streamed Swamp Thing, whether we're driving because he demanded it, or we're just sitting at home, just minding my own business, and he just starts yelling, Swamp, Swamp, Swamp. And he wants the video with it. Like, he wants the video with the thumbs up at the fucking end. He, bro, I can't do it. Like, I can't fucking do it. Like, I own that shit on Flexi Disc. Boss, I own the fucking tape and the cassette tape and the transmissions to the Swamp Cosmos. Bro, he tortured me with that song, man. He tortured me with that song. Like, it's just like too much of a good thing, man.
Yeah, dude.
Like, too much of a good thing. I think we had like, I gotta pull up the number for you later on. It's somewhere in my fucking phone, but like, it was like upwards to 24 streams in one day.
Oh fuck, dude.
24 streams in one day. And you just hear the little toddler voice just yelling in the back seat, Swamp! 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 And then he'll whisper it, and then it's just like, God fucking damn it, I'll put it on.
That's so funny,
So, like,
dude.
I guarantee you, tomorrow morning, when I go to take my kid to school at 7, you know what he's gonna fucking say to me? Swamp.
Yeah.
That swamp. Swamp.
Dude, that's so funny. My right
So you
now,
have your side of the spectrum of Swamp Thing, and then
yeah.
here's mine.
I kind of get it, because my kid, so he's only he's not even 1 yet. He's like 7 months, but there's a period every night before he takes his bath in between 5 and 6, and he's always fussy, and the only thing that I can calm him down with is Another One Bites the Dust by Queen, and George Clinton, Atomic Dog, and fucking I have to just basically put them on repeat, and he's just like,
Yep.
yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, as soon as he can talk, as soon as he's old enough to make requests, this is gonna be it. He's gonna fucking run the fucking record player.
Also, speaking of running the fucking record player and just fucking coming up with songs to like calm our kids down. Shout out Zon Pontley. That
Yeah.
intro track puts my kid to bed.
No shit.
The drums, the drums while driving just put him to sleep, and it's just great.
That's
It is
awesome.
fucking great. Like, I get a solid hour of peace. And then, like, after like I know he's out cold, like I'll take it off repeat and just listen to the whole album, and it's just like, this is great. The whole album's fucking great, and the fact that they managed to put my kid to sleep is great.
Yeah, I sent Uncle Ken a copy of that tape because I was shocked he hadn't heard it. It's so good.
Really,
Yeah, I finally got Uncle Ken with something he hadn't heard yet. I was like, here you go,
that,
dude.
that dude has his ear on everything,
I know, and that's a huge one to miss. That one was fucking fantastic.
bro. Like, I would consider like Festergore a diamond in the rough. Like, with Zamponli, like that's a whole ass fucking gold brick. Like, how are you missing that, boss? You know, like,
Everybody
you're
was
talking
talking
about
about
like
it.
a fucking pebble and then a fucking big ass brick.
Yeah, dude. I remember Mike was the one who pulled that out, and he told me one day, I was like, what are you listening to? And he was like, that one band that you can't pronounce the name that's on 20 Bucks Spin. And I
Yo,
was, do you have the record of that?
yeah, I have the record, I have the tape, but I also have this.
What the fuck is that? Their demo? Wow. Oh my god. How
Yeah,
the fuck
man.
did you find that, dude?
Internet.
Yeah. Discogs, you be shopping on Discogs?
Yo, I be hunting for fucking flirts on Discogs, man. How do you
Yeah.
think I found that shit slime?
Dude,
I
that's
found
so
that.
cool.
Yo, you all know what's actually really slept on? I'm giving away a fucking trade secret, but you know what? Fuck it. You know what? More people need to know this shit. If you go
Yes.
on Depop, right? They're selling shirts and shit. You don't know what the fuck I found on Depop?
What'd you find on Depop?
I'm about to fucking blow your goddamn mind.
No. All right, dude.
$6.
You got me.
Six fucking dollars.
Motherfuckers just selling everything. Yo, people
Oh,
are
I'll take it. I don't give a fuck. I'll take
yeah.
it. Give me that shit. But
That's
yeah, I got fucking
crazy.
Zampantli right here. Right? I got you Zampantli right here.
I know. I got that cassette too. I was really juiced about that project when I heard it. You know what's really crazy though? If you listen to that first track of Zompantly when the guitar comes in,
Yeah.
it sounds very similar to the Bonginator track, the first Bonginator track after the intro. The riff is very similar, but they're both totally different songs.
It's all different deliveries, so
Yeah, yeah.
that's the thing. It's all about delivery, how you play it, what kind of tuning you're in. Like it's just so many fucking different factors that come into play with that shit. Um and then you can tell the difference between straight up biting and just similarities.
Yeah.
Um Damn. What the fuck else did I want to show you while I'm over here? Yeah, I got a lot of fucking
Do
shit
you
and I'm
got
not even
None
real.
So Vile?
No,
Oh
no, I
man,
don't.
I got a copy of that this year. That was a huge pickup for me.
I got this stuff though.
Oh no way.
I
I
had to,
think I have that on CD.
bro. I had to go with that fucking.
I think Uncle Ken sent me that actually. Yeah, dude. That's so badass. What's your favorite your favorite record color that you've got like in your collection?
Favorite record color in my collection? Hmm.
Mine
Never. I never
would
been at that honestly, but my favorite color. Um.
I got these badass death represses that are like fucking red and blue. And then I actually have the Cannibal Corpse, the new one that I got is like shit and blood or something.
Bro, I got two things to show you actually. One that I've never fucking experienced before, like until like just hunting in the wild. Um, and honestly, I'd say my favorite fucking color has to be that Karangia. That Karangia? Yeah, Karangia. Karan Carnugia? That's how you pronounce it. Carnugia.
Carnugia.
This one.
Carnugia.
That fucking color is just absolutely wild. I'm pulling it out right now.
Oh wow. Yeah, dude. I love that. That's kind of
Oh.
similar. Let me show you this. This the one I was talking about.
Come on. I'm about to fuck you up with this in a second because I don't think you have this. Anything like this.
I can't show the artwork for this one on here, but I can show
Oh.
the record. This is that. I got the Violence Unimagined. What's it called? Fucking the alternate cover that was like super filthy.
The one with the lady with the baby.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. That's sick.
Kind of similar. It's like a more pinkish, and it's tinted yellow, I believe. I don't know. Could be. I really can't fucking tell because the lighting's so shitty in here. What the fuck?
Get ready. You're not ready. I promise you, you are not ready.
Dude.
Make sure like you can see this perfectly. All right. You ready? I don't think you are.
Whip it out. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen anything like that.
Neither have I.
What the fuck? They got the pop up dinosaur?
Yeah, Gorgor, man.
Dude, they went hard.
I fucking love Gore. Um, but yeah, I would say that's probably like my favorite color splat. I like splatter. Like I do love splatter a lot. I think Tombstoner has that too, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta pull it up. Yeah, I think I have it in here.
You ever have to put a Febreze fucking or a, what's it called, a dryer sheet in one of your records?
No, who the fuck laced your shit, bro?
No, so my dumbass, uh, I was hella drunk at a barbecue I was having, and I pulled out Sanguis Sugabog. I thought it would be a good idea to put the record player outside. So my Sanguis Sugabog got wet, and I put it away. And when I moved, I put all of my vinyl in a fucking closet, and then when I took it out, it was moldy, bro, and like
Bro,
it smelled so bad.
actually, here's another good one.
Damn.
You see the color?
Yeah, that shit's sick.
Yeah, buddy. Long sold out.
You hear about the Sleep fucking album?
Yeah,
They pressed
that's
bud leaves into it.
yeah, that was funny.
There's another band
Oh,
that pressed hair and piss into an album.
that sounds like some anal cunt shit.
Yeah, I can't remember what the band was called.
All right. Oh yeah, shout out Tombstoner. Gotta fucking give him a big
Tombstoner, for real. That shit's badass, dude. That
bro. These
blue
boys
with the
fucking put
fucking
in the
green.
fucking work. They
It
put in
looks
that.
so cool when it's spinning too. When you have that, like those little streaks and shit.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Oh, you fucking got that, dude? Stench Collector, rest in peace, brother. Fuck.
Bro, Mark was
Oh,
such a chill ass dude, man.
yeah, man. That was fucking tragic as fuck this year
That
or
I
last
found out
year.
about that. I found out about that like a few days. No, not a few days. It was like 2 days before we played with Maul, because they were just coming down because Maul and Tombstone were coming out from Massachusetts. They just played Mass, and they were telling me, and it was just fucking that was crushing because they're label mates,
Yeah.
like Owner and Stench Collector. Come on, yeah, man. I still have that fucking sick ass what was it not Noxious Ruin the dude that did the art for fucking the dude that did the art for fucking
Gruesome graphics.
no, not Gruesome Graphics.
Claw
Um,
8. I'm just naming off all the artists. I could...
Nightmare Imagery.
Nightmare Imagery. Yep, yep, yep.
Imagery. I still have that fucking musty ass white, off white Stench Collector shirt. I actually like
Hell
wore it
yeah.
in fucking like promo photo, if you want to call it that. Come on. Yeah, man. I have some fucking hammers in there.
Yeah, dude.
I
That's so
actually have a
sick.
fucking pressing of Venom's black metal.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Original pressing?
yeah, OG pressing.
Oh my god.
I have that in there. I have the box set version of Absu's Son of Tifereth. Um, I have a dissection 3 picture disc box, not box, but like it's just like these 3 picture discs that they put out on the end records. I didn't realize like how expensive them shits were until like fucking just looking one day on Discogs, and it's just like, yeah, I'm never selling these. No,
Yeah,
I'm really
dude.
not selling these.
No, 100%, man. You never know what you got, especially with these like black metal albums and shit. Like, I fucking the only black metal album that I have is fucking Battles in the North. I don't have any black metal other than that.
I love black metal, so of course, like I got a bunch of shit. I got Cult of Fire, I got fucking Abigor. I have actually fucking Abigor played a big part in Worms fucking Blue Nothing. If you haven't heard of them before, definitely peep that shit. Who else? Fucking obviously Dark Throne. Funny
Yeah.
enough, my favorite Dark Throne album in the last 20 years wasn't even the black metal album. It was the fucking heavy metal album they put out.
Really?
Yeah, the fucking Underground Resistance.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why, like I just gravitate towards that album so fucking much. Even though like in the last 20 years, like I mean, Dark Throne hasn't put out a bad record. They put an okay record out. They put great records out, but like never a bad record if you sit down and think about it in the grand scheme of things.
You like
Um
Take or Taake? How do you say that? Take?
Take, Take,
Take.
Take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed the chance to see them live. My boy Rob out in Michigan, he actually got to catch them live, and I was just so fucking jealous.
Fuck, dude.
Um, I've seen Sargeist live though. They're great live. Um, who else? Fucking, they're actually the offshoot of Horna, another Finnish black metal band. I go back and forth like which waves of black metal like I fucking like fucks with like heavy that day though. Like if it's like first wave, like I'm listening to Sarcophago for like the rest of the day.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
that's
dude.
like if it's wave, it's Merciful Fate, Sarcophago. Like
If I
we
start listening to Sarcophago, I just listen to Sarcophago, right?
yeah,
Like they're fucking
bro.
good. They're good.
Between that Bathory, of course Bathory, like black metal era, Black Bathory,
Yep.
Viking Bathory. We just don't talk about like that one fucking album, Octagon.
I don't know, man. I like to be honest. I only like their first and second album are my two favorites, and
Bloodfire Death is still a masterpiece, though.
I think that and I tell Mike all the time, um, and he always is like, no, no, but I think that Hot Graves outdid Bathory. Like on it basically like took what they did and then fucking ran that shit to like the next level. And I'm talking about Hot Graves did what I wanted Bathory to sound like.
Bro, you have to take this into consideration though. They were breaking new ground.
Yeah, no, I know, I know.
They were breaking new ground, man. Like that was never done before. That Reaper was never done before, man. Like fucking Enter the Eternal Fire. Nah, that was never done. It was
Yeah,
not
yeah.
done before. Like all those fucking old bangers. Nah.
Yeah, no, I get in the
Dude,
context,
it's
yeah.
so true. Like you look back in hindsight and it's just like we came from that, man. Like we came from that. We came from fucking Hellhammer, Celtic Frost, came from fucking Merciful Fate, like to now. Like
Yeah.
how fucking extreme music is and like how it's just basically like right now, like especially in 2023, like you have so many different bands just doing different shit, which is just it's refreshing because like I remember like there was like this one period in time where everyone was doing the same shit and it was just like all right, it's cool.
Yeah, I actually got what was it? I was going through a bunch of releases with Noah from Bloodspawn, and he got like a bunch of like mid 2000s releases from Corpse Gristle, and
Yeah,
he was going through, and I was like, man, all of these look the fucking same. It has like four dudes standing on the front, you know, like looking like look dressed the same, looking the same, like, and it really tripped me out.
that's why I'm so thankful Ryan looks the way he does and he dresses the way he does because he is his own person and there's no such thing as a fucking uniform for him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not trying to emulate nobody.
He's just being Big Daddy Wet Socks. That's all he's doing.
Yeah,
And it's just fucking nuts to me like how we don't we it, heavy metal is supposed to be this individual music, but we all dress the fucking same, man.
seriously.
Like, we're all just wearing the same shit, you know? Like, I want to say like the last 2 3 years, I just started getting into fucking colored shirts again, and it's just like, this is fun. I like this. You know? Like just like after like breaking out of like the black metal scene and shit, like it was just like I like having fun. This is rad.
Fucking, you guys think you're gonna do the Chili Peppers thing and I'll just pull up wearing socks?
Bro, we're gonna all wear socks on our feet and that's it. And we're just play, and we're just gonna play Smash Mouth covers.
Yeah, that'd be the fucking craziest. Do that on the April 1st show.
Oh my fucking god! If we have an April 1st show, the only person that would end up showing up dressed would be Tommy because he doesn't like participating in our reindeer games.
Oh.
He's the logical one in the group.
It's good to
Like,
have. It's good to have someone like that. Keeps everyone
yep,
grounded.
aka Mr. Stick in the Mud.
Oh shit.
You guys are fucking dumb. We're not doing this. Let's keep.
Fuck, man. Well, I know it's probably like 1:30 over there, so I'll let you give your shout outs and then we'll wrap up. Fucking any thing you want to promote or any words of wisdom you want to give to the kids watching.
Words of wisdom from me. Shit. Um, if you have a piece, all right. Actually, this is a good one. If you have a piece of gear and you're thinking of selling it, don't save up and buy a different piece. Just hoard that shit because you don't know what it's gonna be worth down the road. I think that's a good piece of advice, right?
100%, man, and I needed to hear that advice because I got this one pedal that I've been thinking of fucking getting
Don't
rid
do
of
it.
or gifting.
Don't
Yeah.
use it. Fucking find a way to utilize it in a different way. Fucking or just hold on to it. See if you come back to it down the road. Like there's different fucking options. Don't sell it because then you're just limiting your options.
Yeah. No, you're 100%
My
right.
wife would appreciate saying that because she wants me to sell. But yeah, I wish I heard that advice a few months ago, I'd say. But it is what it is. Life happens. I wasn't using it. I want someone to actually utilize it. Um, Promotions. Um, we have a show Saturday, Mother Pug Saloon. All you Staten Island bozos, come on out. Come rep the fucking set. You already know. Festergore up in this shit. The homies in Tombstoner. We got fucking Concrete Burial supporting fucking Carnivore AD. Um, Tuesday, we're getting ready to fucking hit Vitus first time. Come out. Come support your boys out in Brooklyn. First time playing out at Vitus. Playing with fucking Made for Lying. Playing with non-residents. Hospital Bomber. Um, Jersey folk, come on through Saturday. Mill Hill Basement, playing with Cranial Damage, Sentient Horror, and the homies in Vivisect. They're all homies. But we're just out here fucking out here for a good time. Gonna bring some Pecorino Romano, because I know there's gonna be some crackheads running around. Just gonna tell them here's a piece of crack rock, start dancing for us. And they're just, wait a minute, this is cheese.
Oh shit.
Got a,
Well,
got a whole line of shout outs. Shout out May Vizzle for having me on the fucking show. Shout out Big Daddy Flirch for fucking being the father to my flow. Shout out Writhing Shadows for that sick ass bass tone I want. Um, who else? Shout out Tombstoner putting us on. Who else? Who else we got? There's a lot. I'm trying to go through. My mind's just going fucking wild, just spit fire type shit. Um, Shout out all the Fester fam out here fucking repping us, Like I did not think in a million fucking years anyone would want to fucking listen to our shit. Um, Shout out Ivan has endorsed me, even though I'm fucking bootlegging one of your shits. Just kidding. I don't need none. I'm good. Who else? God damn. Just shout out to fucking metal in 2023 right now, man, because we're in a fucking great place, especially death metal. Best place we've ever been. and sky's the fucking limit. That's all I can say. Festergore, we're getting ready to fucking record our full length coming up in the coming months, and more to come.
Hell yeah. Everybody, links will be underneath for Festergore where you can find merchandise, music. Right now, if you haven't heard it yet, after you finish watching this, go and listen to Synchronizing the Cosmos if you haven't yet. And if you have heard it, play it again, preferably on Spotify so these gentlemen can get paid a little bit.
We need that point 0.0002 cents. Hook it up, dog. Hook it the fuck up.
Right on. This is another episode of Deathmatches and Death Metal. May Vizzle out.